All right, everyone, we're back for more playtesting.
Yes.
Woo!
This time
Yes,
with level
and as
characters.
some of you may have noticed from the title and from all this lovely artwork over here, the all-goblin party now includes no goblins. And while the main characters will stay goblins, there are side chapters in which we're playing other characters. So here they are.
This is
Exactly.
one of
So you guys are an established adventuring / mercenary company.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Does anyone want to come up with a name for your mercenary company?
Vox Machina?
No. Go home.
No.
You're on.
The Troubadours of Garia?
You guys have 5 seconds, or I'm just gonna call your company the Grey Ogres.
I don't know. I like
Goblin
something with
Master
green.
Base is fun, but I think that would be more suited for the goblins when we get back to them.
We're the G.M.R. We're the advanced party of the G.M.R.
Okay, so
The G.M.R Auxiliaries.
Yes. The G.M.R. regulars.
all right. So as the adventure begins, your party has been summoned for a meeting in the trade town of Kelmarain in the nation of Katapesh. This area was overrun years ago by bandits, gnolls, and slavers, and the town spent most of its recent history in ruins. Within the last year or so, the town has been reclaimed by a group of adventurers, and is now on its way to seizing its original mantle as a prosperous trading post. If some of you have played Carrion
Yes.
Crown in the last edition, this may all sound familiar to you, because apparently references to it. I have neither read, nor played, nor seen anything about it, but the book said...
This sounds more like Legacy of Fire.
it says Carrion Crown in my notes. It was like, hey, this happened around Carrion Crown stuff, so... which I think is the name of... I think is the name of the entire adventure path? Anyway...
Carrion Crown is the one that happens entirely in Ustalav. So,
The notes a lot of times, Joel.
like half the world
refer
up
to-
north.
Yeah, it refers to the same time period, so it's the same. Like the events are occurring
Oh.
during that.
Okay,
Okay.
I assumed that if they were referencing a thing, it'd be like place and time. Apparently,
No, they usually want to associate the time that it's occurring so that you know what's
That's
going
fair.
on in the rest of the world.
So, you guys have been summoned here by Lady Vord.
Good old Lady Board.
Ah, yes.
She has offered you a job to go and collect an item for her. She'll explain more when you meet with her, but she has offered you 45 gold a piece for this, and other treasures.
I'm in.
So if you guys just want to take a quick moment to introduce your characters and what they do, so you guys actually know tactically what everyone's going to be doing. Starting with Ben, because you're on the top of my list in the chat.
Yeah, Victor Stribinsky.
No, that's not bad.
I was talking about the call
Oh.
list.
Too many lists. Okay, so my character is named Rivalt of Garia. He is a dwarven cleric. Combat role is mostly healing and like CC, I guess. Out of combat, survival, bedside manner, talking to people nicely. You know.
All right. Cool. Garrett.
My character is Lydia Ironbark. She's a dwarf now. Druid. She's she's got a pet velociraptor, according to the rule book.
Okay.
And so, yeah, she's a
The
druid.
rule
She
book
has
made me
a
do it.
gruff demeanor. I was like, "Ugh." She has a gruff demeanor, and she likes to hit things. But she very much likes plants and animals, not so much people.
Nope.
What
Nope.
did I miss?
Cool. I was
something?
just
Did
looking
I-
to see
did
who
I-
was next.
Okay.
Caleb. Well, I apparently have to now make a character sheet for someone's Velociraptor.
Hello, I am Victor Stribinsky. I am big hunter from way up north in place you've never heard of. I am here as part of adventuring party with my good friends Lydia, Rivsky, and Olaf. My role is I hang back and I shoot things.
With a shotgun? Pretty cool. Be pretty dope.
No, unfortunately, gunslinger has not been invented yet, or at least not, or at least it's fallen out of style. No, I use normal crossbow.
All right, Aaron.
I'm Orn. Spent a piece of time out of the world. Had kind of a transcendental experience with a deer. Now I hit things with my
No.
head.
What is happening?
I feel like all of you were I feel like this is the equivalent of the moment in Infinity War. It's like, "Hi, I'm Doctor Strange," and then it's like, "That was Caleb," and then everyone's like, "Oh, we're using our made-up voices then."
Oh.
There, you have a token and a raptor, and a character and your character sheet for your raptor.
Cool.
So, what's the dinosaur's name?
I will get back to you.
Sputin.
Yep, its name is Rasputin.
Good.
He just didn't have a name until the four of us met.
Lydia just kind of looks at you. He's like, "Raptors don't have names." It's like wolves from Discworld. He's a wolf. They don't use names. That's not how wild animals work. We're calling him Rasputin. Fine, whatever.
So, his name is Raptor Sputin.
Oh, man.
Raptor
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot. I was just trying to very quickly think of a Russian name that started with R.
Anyway. You guys have made your way to the town, and the building that is was indicated to you. You see a young man standing at attention near the door. When he sees you, he takes a look, sees that you guys meet the description, and he steps aside and gestures towards the descending stairwell in the center of the room. Clearing his throat, he loudly proclaims, You enter the distinguished presence of Lady Casimir Ward, first throne of the ecstatic order of the Palladium Eye. My lady, your mercenaries have arise. Bemir's voice echoes out of the stairwell. Cameras? Alright, I might remind you that we are supposed to be a secret society. Perhaps next time refrain from speaking our name in front of every common laborer and schmuck who comes through town. No offense. Anyway, sending the new Isles down to meet me, if you please.
Well, I guess we should go in then.
I feel uncomfortable about this. I'm gonna go first.
He seems nice.
All right. When you
You,
enter
my
down,
friend.
you see that Lady Vord is sitting on a small stool. Her posture is quite refined despite her surroundings. Her features are stern, and she keeps her black hair streaked with strands of gray, pulled back into a long braid. Despite the heat, she's wearing an embroidered black gown. An expensive lantern rests on the floor near her, illuminating a door that appears to have been barred. A metal plate in the center of the door is covered with etched lines and strange patterns. Lady Vord is in the process of copying the runes into a journal, emblazoned with a golden scarab beetle and a single eye on its back. When you arrive, she sets the journal down and rises to greet you, speaking in her heavy accent. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
The Order appreciates your presence here today. I trust in the figure in my summons was sufficient to secure your services. I have been studying with great interest a report from one of our agents, a magnamarium named Kelliar Devrin, regarding an object of great interest to us. We have reason to believe this treasure of importance lies under Pale Mountain, an ancient complex called Tomb of Tularseft. I had been planning on attempting to retrieve it for some time, but I have received words that a dangerous group of cultists called the Night Heralds seek the treasure as well, and have sent forces to retrieve it. Hence, I secure your services rather than waiting for reinforcement and agents of my own order to arrive. Fortunately, we have advantage they do not. The majority of the tomb of Tular itself is a labyrinth that, while compact, is difficult to navigate and rumored to be filled with traps and beasts. Kellier's research, though, reveals a back entrance to the tomb, hidden in the lower slopes of Pale Mountain. This entrance is said to appear as black stone with a scar across the mountain. With luck, you can reach the tomb and secure treasure before Night Heralds can even enter the complex. Camadeus has prepared a map for route. The object I require is a large gemstone with a series of shifting holographs glowing within it. If you can read the hieroglyphs, you will note they represent a number that appears to be counting down. Killier's text refers to the gemstone as a countdown clock, but other than the rumors of it being hidden in Tularsef's tomb, we know little about its specific location within. All other treasures you find in the tomb I care nothing for, and you may keep. Though the Order may wish to purchase some of them from you at an especially fair price, if you find anything of particular interest. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah.
So we just go in and get the thing and come back?
That is correct. Though it is likely that you may have to cross paths with the Night Heralds if you do not hurry.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got you. I got the letters here somewhere. We're here about the job.
Good. Good. So I think we're ready to go then.
Okay. Thank you, nice lady, for giving us instructions, and we are very glad to being part of your secret society. We will be returning shortly with your item.
Can't wait to tell everybody about that, though. Being part of a secret society and
I
all.
would prefer if you can. If
You'll have to forgive him. He's
Woman.
the worst kind of man.
Wow.
not good.
I'm not a man. So
I moved to shoo the dwarf and the raptor back up the steps.
Oh, I do have one quick question. Should we be expecting any gribbly monsters or anything while we're over there?
It is possible that you may run into some elemental creatures. Tulaf Seft was a scholar of the elemental planes,
Oh,
particularly those of air, earth, fire, and water. The object of our interest has no properties that are elemental, which doubly confuses why he should keep them. So I cannot say what else may be in there. Our information is limited.
okay.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
For the mountain itself, it is a volcanic mountain.
So what if we just attack her and then we take over the secret order?
He doesn't. She goes.
I continue shooing the dwarf up the
I
stairs.
assume that's out of character.
What? No, yeah.
She goes. You may also wish to look out for gnolls. They quite populate the hills of the mountain.
Of
Does that
course.
make her a null pointer?
Your question is a null point. All right. So as you guys go up the stair, the young named Cadmus hands you some items.
Thank you.
The first one is a map. The second one is an ivory scroll tube. And the third one is actually a +1 warhammer.
Hey, nice.
Assuming that Ben's weapon wasn't already magical.
I mean, I think so. Ben?
What?
Was your weapon already magical?
Okay.
No.
Yeah, you have
Wow,
a,
you have a magical
he hands
weapon
you a
now.
+1 warhammer.
Yay.
Thanks.
Neat.
Neato.
As you prepare to leave, he looks at you and he goes, "May you find speed and insight on course. For performing these services, you will earn a good name within the order, a reward greater than any coin, whether you believe so or not." He also then speaks a short phrase of farewell in another language. Yeah, he says something in Auxiliaries. In Auxiliaries? Cool, if anyone
Yes.
speaks that.
I sure don't.
Cool.
Nope. Ray me all.
All right.
what are we doing
So now
now?
you guys are.
The scroll tube, I assume.
No,
has
he
the
just handed you the map.
right?
He.
Oh, okay.
I assume if you ask, he'll tell you what's in what the scroll is actually of.
Oh.
It's a scroll of fly.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Whoops.
Very nice.
Well, you
Sorry.
failed whatever your will check was.
Ooh.
Lydia just haphazardly six the raptor on the guy.
All right, so the travel to the Pale Mountain from where you are is about 80 miles, and it crosses mostly flat terrain and low hills and old roads.
Okay.
80 miles. That's gonna take what? 2?
Let me
days?
go look up the Overland moving rules on page 316, apparently. Thank you, whoever wrote the playtest, for automatically including where I was supposed to go look for that. Well, what's your slowest land speed between all of you guys?
25 on me.
20.
Mine is 25. Double checking that. It is in fact 25.
So if we have a 20, then we can go, what, 16 miles per day? So
Yeah. Unless we make him fly there.
I will
5
also
days?
meant that the town does have enough that there are stables in case you wanted to rent mounts.
Huh? Nice.
Sure.
I mean, I don't
Oh.
have a whole lot of money, so that might be a little.
I don't know if can you guys ride mounts?
I don't know. What dictates that?
That is a good question.
Our first major problem: can we ride horses?
Oh.
I Let's go look up mounts. See if mounts are in here. Mounted combat. Mount action.
Found eventually.
Handle animal is a nature-based skill now. Falls under the umbrage of nature.
I think you
Okay,
all
then.
have nature as a skill.
We might
I do.
do.
I do.
And now we're all married.
My nature's untrained. But that's okay, because handle animal is not a trained.
There's no
class.
ride check, Commodore. It's there's no ride skill.
Correct.
There's a
Oh, okay,
ride
what's the
feat.
ride feat say?
I didn't get there yet. I just saw it on the list.
Oh,
Ride. ride, you can use the command an animal action to control a mount without having to first use handle an animal. So I guess without that, you need to use handle an animal first, and then you can
Okay.
use command an animal.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So I believe you have to make a check. I believe you have to make a check to to handle the animal, and then it's just a command that you just use an action to command the animal.
Is that true? Because
That makes sense.
I don't know.
command
That
an animal
sounds like
thing
what
is
it's
under the
saying.
skill as well.
Huh?
Hold on. I'll double
You
check.
just roll all the nature checks.
Yeah, you just consistently just keep that dice going. Command an animal. Auditory concentrate. You issue an order to an animal that's obeying you either because you previously used handle an animal successfully or have the ride feat. Most animals know the leap, seek, stand, stride, and strike basic actions. If an animal knows an activity such as a horse's gallop, you can command the animal to perform the activity, but you must spend as many command an animal actions as the activity's number of actions. The animal uses the action you command. Most animals understand only the simplest instructions. So you might be able to instruct your animal to move to a certain square, but not dictate a specific path to get there, or command it to attack a certain creature, but not to make its attack non-lethal. The GM decides the specifics of the action your animal uses. So you're right, it
Okay.
is just an action.
So I guess you should be able to use mounts? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
Sorry, it's just in the rules. It's like it has like this section for the adventure, and it's like using mounts. It's like if your group can ride mounts, and I'm like, okay, how do we know whether they can or not? Anyway, additionally, you guys are actually
We're all goblins, and we all have the special goblin feat that makes us able
you
to
guys
fly.
are provided with camels to ride,
Okay.
who have a move speed of.
Oh.
Did that not copy? Why are you?
Ah, yes, famous desert horses.
They have a move speed of 35 feet. Which then means you guys can actually move.
My raptor can move 50. I just can't ride it because it's the same size.
So you can move 28 miles in a day.
The raptor's the same size as you.
Nice.
So then. Cool. So it only takes you. Let's say. So technically take you 2.8
3.5
days. 2.9. We'll just say 3. Takes you 3 days. It'll take you 3 days to get to the mountain on camelback.
Cool.
All right. One of you guys can lead the group, giving and get a survival check to help with the group process.
I'll do it.
Do we have the ability to aid each other on this one?
It just it says 1 PC, so I'm assuming it's saying 1. Okay. That's a success.
It's this way.
Your
It's
travel time is
this
unaffected, so then
way.
give me another roll for the next day.
Oh, okay. Where'd it go? Okay. Ha
All right, so your thing is unaffected again, so
Nice.
you have moved a total of 46 miles so far? 28, no. So 28 plus 28 is 56.
56.
All right, so then give me another one for the next day.
Oh dear.
You have so it's a DC 18. So on a failure, the group has trouble with the terrain, and you move 4 miles fewer than normal. So instead of
I spend the day saying I told you so.
So Rivalt is just like, no, that's not right. That's not right.
So you guys it
wrong.
takes you exactly 3 days with 1 failure. Good job.
Hooray.
Nice.
So you are on this part of the map.
All right, cool. We finally made it to the starting point.
So the map that you had will lead you through some shrubby vegetation, to a wet sandy area at the mouth of the river, and then it follows the river to a series of steep cliffs. Eventually to where it states that the encampment is over here. So you guys are currently at B1.
Okay.
All right. So you are currently in the foothills. The looming presence of Pale Mountain rises to the northeast. Its slopes rugged and forbidding. The overgrown tracks of an old road wind through the foothills, but no visible trail leads up to the tangles of scrubs and brambles between here and the dormant volcano's slopes. This area is about a 2-wild expanse. And it is difficult terrain and thorny underbrush. It's on the edge of the sandy area.
We'll just go right through this lovely
Alright.
meadow.
On your way through the meadow. Whoop. Whoop.
Oh.
Oh, it's okay, guys. Look how big we are compared to them.
Let me fix that.
We will destroy.
Big.
Did anybody
Yes!
read the Scared to Death meet?
I think you missed that conversation, but
It's my favorite meat now.
Hey, you die. Oh, okay.
My favorite is that it's a -4 if they can't hear you, which means they just see you, and if you crit on and they can't hear you, they still die. Like they're like they just see you, and you're so scary that they die. You don't even say anything; they just see you.
Yep.
you guys
Oh my
can
gosh.
rearrange yourself however you want inside of the blue square.
Okay.
Actually, let me redraw that so it is not horrible. Okay, the purple square, whatever. Now it's an actual square, though, instead of a horrible,
Right.
horrible rectangle.
All right. Nice.
Joel, am I supposed to have control of my token?
Once I tell it that it's actually that token.
No.
Raptor?
I'm
yes,
sorry.
there you go.
My, yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Oh,
Raptorius.
1 second. Cool. I'll remember to do that next time. You quickly hear laughing coming towards you.
Okay, as a weird side note, my secondary language is Null.
Cool. I'm gonna say that's well enough. You very quickly recognize this as hyena laughter, though not actually Null speech.
Okay. Interesting.
There's something funny ahead.
So something
Settle down.
I don't know if you realize, but I
Hopefully,
So something I
hopefully
forgot
we
to
won't
do
be
is
the
that each
brunt
one
of
of
the
you,
joke.
during this time, because you were in exploration mode, were supposed to tell me what your exploration tactic was. So the options are casting a spell, concentrating on a spell, covering your tracks, defending, detecting magic, following tracks, hustling, investigating, searching, sneaking, and wandering. And what each one of those mean is casting a spell. You repeatedly cast the same spell and move at half your typical speed. Typically, spell is a cantrip you want to have an effect in the event of that a combat breaks out. However, that is a fatigue action. Tactics that are fatiguing will give you the fatigue condition for 10 minutes of performing them. So you would start a combat with the fatigue trait. Concentrating on a spell, you keep up the effects of a spell that requires concentration and move half your travel speed. That is also fatiguing. Covering tracks, you cover the group's tracks to prevent pursuit, rolling a survival check to determine how successful you are. Covering tracks forces you to move half your travel speed unless someone grants you the ability to move at full speed while covering tracks. You still have to move slowly as the slowest person who tracks you are trying to cover. Defending, you move at half your travel speed with your weapons out and your shield raised. If combat breaks out, you gain the benefits of raising a shield before your first turn begins. Detecting magic, you cast detect magic while moving at half your travel speed. You have no chance of accidentally overlooking a magical aura at a travel speed under 300 feet per minute. But the party can move into a magic aura before you detect it for traveling speeds of 150 feet per minute, which is nowhere close to where you guys are at yet. You can always move at a slower speed, a slower traveling speed while detecting magic to cover the area more thoroughly. Unlike most types of repeat spellcasting, detecting magic is not a fatiguing tactic. Following tracks. You track while moving half your travel speed. Hustling. You strain yourself to move treble your travel speed. Hustling is a fatiguing action. Investigating. If you want to find out more information about your surroundings, you can move at half your travel speed while using recall knowledge to look for clues among the things you can see. You can use any skill that has a recall knowledge action for the investigation tactic, but the GM determines whether your skill has any relevance. Searching. You seek meticulously for hidden doors, concealed hazards, and so on. You normally move at half speed and make an educated guess as to which locations are best to checking, in order to guarantee a chance to determine any hazard or secret before walking into it. You must move at a travel speed no more than 100 feet per minute. You can slow down your travel speed if necessary. Sneaking, you attempt a sneak check to avoid notice while moving at half your travel speed, unless you have the ability to move at full speed while sneaking. If you are sneaking at an encounter start, you usually roll stealth instead of perception for your initiative rolls, both to determine initiative and to see if the enemies notice you. And then there's just wandering, which is you're just moving at your travel speed. So I assume that yeah, that's what my
Just
assumption was.
moving
But I
at a
wanted
travel
to
speed.
mention this now because it will come
Wandering.
up again. All right, let me bring up the initiative
Cool.
counter real quick.
So I click on my person.
Let me get these hyenas a little color dot so we can determine the difference between them.
Real quick, what was the method for adding your AC to your character?
So you want to go into the item, and then you go into mods, and then you go. I will let me open up so I can see while you're doing it. Okay. So then you and
Gotcha.
then
I see
in
it
mods
now.
you
Alright,
go,
cool.
say it's +2, you go +2 to AC. Like you literally write that out. Yeah. So, if everyone would like to give me initiative rolls, I'm gonna go bring up all.
That's cool.
I'm gonna go bring up some monster sheets.
Monster, rock monster.
Guys, this is really bad. I'm rolling
I'm
too
getting
high,
too close
early.
to the sun.
Uh-oh.
I hope you don't want healing later. Gonna be doing a lot of ones.
Mm,
Oh, good for you, Hyena Red. Alright, so does the Raptor Companion have his own initiative, or does he just go on yours?
I think he goes on mine, but I guess I'm not 100% sure. No, I have to, yeah, he goes on mine, but I have to use a
Okay.
command action to tell him what to do. And then he has 2 actions.
All right, cool. Well, Hyena Red. Okay, so a quick explanation of the battlefield. So all this normal grass, this is difficult terrain. These bramble patches are extremely difficult terrain and will also deal you damage if you walk through them. These 4 spindly
Oh, no.
trees.
okay.
1, 2, 3, and that's where I put it.
Way
And
up
4,
here in the top right.
only provide cover if you take cover action behind them.
The lampposts.
Some case actually, I think they'd probably more start off about here would actually be fair. Okay, so Hyena Red got a crit on his.
Animals at this point, or did we dismount to get down here?
I was just gonna say for convenience that we're just gonna ignore your mounts inside of combat time, unless someone has a real big problem with that.
Okay.
I feel like we might have left them
That
at the
makes
bottom of
a
this
level of
trail,
sense.
though.
It's like, go, march on those thorns.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
camels aren't nope.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
you were
no,
like, it's kind of thick and kind of overgrown, I was like,
All right,
let's
so
leave the
you left them
animals
tied
at
up
the
at the river.
river.
Or I guess actually, are camels known for finding their way back? Could you just be like slap their hide and they'll find their way back home?
I don't know. We're
Sure.
in the middle of the desert. We might want the camels to just
So you're like,
speed
we'd
up or
want
travel
them
a
on the
little
way
bit,
back.
So maybe we can just tie them up.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe we could die, but that's
Yeah.
cool too.
Like, we'll work out the death thing, maybe, and then the camels could just die tied up there.
So
That would be...
Hyena
more
is going to take his first action to move. Why is this no longer lined up?
Hey,
I had this
buddy.
perfectly lined. Whatever. Fine, it's close enough. It's good enough. Moves there. And then he's going to take a step, because I think you can still take steps in difficult terrains at this version, right?
Not unless you have an ability.
Oh, okay.
Not
He's just
unless
gonna
you have an
move here.
ability.
Then And he's going to try and bite
Hey,
the
buddy.
Barbarian, because the Barbarian's his closest target.
Hey.
22.
Booch. That doesn't.
Wow.
He rolled well. All right.
Well, that's scary.
All right. Take 6 points of piercing damage, and you are knocked prone. I think so.
Huh.
It says knocked down. Does that just
Oh.
instantly knock you down, or do you get a thing against that?
Beats the tar out of me.
Ah.
I don't know how the monsters
Let me go down to the bottom, and I will type in knock down, and then go up and see if something happens. Knock down. Apparently I have caps lock on. I don't know why I have caps lock on, but apparently I do. Yes,
for
auto
fun.
effect. The monster automatically knocks the target prone. Whoop. So you are prone. And that is his whole turn. And then it's Rivalt's turn.
Good old Rivalt of Garia. He'll take care of him.
All right. Let us. Oh, there are more. I just can't. Them too zoomed in. Okay. All right. Let's. I'm going to step here. I think. I'm going to raise my shield, and then I'm gonna hit
Cool.
the guy with my warhammer. How do I do that? Button warhammer. Do I just?
Let me see. I will look at. So, attacks.
Yeah. No, well, for the plus. one, do
No,
I just
you
put a
roll
plus
2d8s now.
Is that on? Oh.
And
Bam.
does it do anything
Yes.
else besides that? I know it doubles the number of damage dice.
It
It
yep.
gives you the bonus to attack, and then it gives you that extra damage dice per plus.
And how do you determine? Okay, this is a really stupid question, and I feel bad asking this on the stream. How do I, what die do I roll?
Strength.
What skill do I use
So
to attack with
strength,
this?
trained.
Strength. That's what I thought.
Yeah, levels fast of proficiency.
This is probably wrong, but I'm gonna click the button anyway.
Do it.
Okay, well if you're level 4 and you're trained in it and you have a 0 in strength, then it should just be a +5. I'd say it's a +4. So we just have to figure out how to get that +1 to the attack in there.
Okay.
Anyway, so 22, that hits him. You do. He only has an AC of 15.
Bonk.
It's not a crit, but you do 9 points of damage to him.
Bonk your dog.
Sorry.
Cool,
I was
it's your
testing
turn.
something. Okay, cool. I'm going to use an action and a spell point to use the thing Animal Claws, I think it's called, but I'm not sure. So let me just check real quick. I get claws. My hands turn into claws. I can still use weapons.
Ah.
Or I can still hold items with them. Wild claws. And it is at level 2. So they're treated as +1 weapons. I'm going to use a move to go 10 to 30. Or no, 10, 20. I can only move 20. That's unfortunate. I'm going to move here for my second action. I'm going to step because I have a thing in
Ooh.
my background that lets me do that. My
Nice.
rock runner.
Okay.
Oh no, just kidding. I can't step. I'm gonna move. It's only in rock. And then I'm going to attempt to bop it with my claw.
I was gonna be like, just one of your
Or-
claws, and then
What?
I remembered, right,
Why is it
multiple
doing
weapons
that?
don't help you anymore. But you hit it.
No. I'm sorry. The first one is supposed to be the claw attack. No. What? I added a new ability, and instead, oh, okay. Yeah, it just rolled a ton of stuff, and none of that was correct.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
okay.
re-roll the damage.
Is the 21 correct?
Oh no, it is
Cool.
right. Yeah,
Everything
sorry,
about that
that
is
is the right
correct?
one.
Cool. Great news then.
Yes.
Oh,
Cool. Do you know how much
So
health he
I
had?
did 13 points of damage.
12.
13. Oh, okay.
ah,
I step
Teamwork.
forward, my hands turning into claws, and still holding a shield semi awkwardly as I step forward and just.
Okay. What do you do with that's all 3 of your actions, right? Okay, so your raptor guy
That
is
is
just like,
yes.
hi. Cool. All right.
Yep.
So then,
He's- Yep.
blue dude over here is gonna have to move quite a bit. He has a movement speed of 40 feet. So that means he can move 20 feet and 20 feet. And yes,
So is
sorry,
this
that was the one
not
part I forgot to
difficult
mention.
terrain?
This is the one part. This is a clearing that is not difficult terrain.
oh,
Good job, Garrett. You get imaginary cookie.
Ah, sick.
Yes, it's that part right here. It's this
This
part.
part right
Is
here?
everyone clear that it's this part?
Okay.
Yeah,
Great.
this part. Yeah, this part.
This
part?
part.
That's
this part.
Yes.
Wait. This
also this part.
Oh.
But
okay.
but not any of
Oh, good
these
to know.
parts.
I thought it was just this part.
Yes.
Specifically, not this part. Or this part.
One second. I'm gonna look at basic actions again because I've forgotten what all of them are since the last time we played.
Seriously, though, there's so much information.
Where are basic actions again?
I know. Okay, interesting. Oh, yeah. Commodore, that might come from the fact that Garrett is also in the Roll20 chat.
No. You just have a slight echo
So-
because
Did
my
I do
mic is
something
sensitive enough that
where-
it picks you up too.
That. Okay.
I'll close the door.
Basic actions. Why am I just scrolling through the entire book and not looking at any sort of like list?
Hopefully that makes it a little bit better.
if it doesn't, Joel might just need to turn off his receive on
Bitch.
Roll20.
I was gonna say I've got everything on Roll20 off. Yeah, I want to receive nothing. I want to broadcast nothing.
It's weird because I wasn't hearing Garrett at all through your mic.
Okay, so they
Apparently the
can leap.
stream
They
is.
can. They could.
From 2 weeks ago, it might sound completely different on the stream than it does here. Okay.
Why does Ern?
'Cause
Why is
he's
Ern
knocked prone.
upside down?
I got knocked
I
down.
now understand. I figured
Knocked
it out
down.
as soon as I asked the question.
Okay, good.
Why is he? Oh,
It's because the hyena inverted me.
we call this ability hyena inversion.
All right. Yeah, you can't step in difficult terrain. Okay. Okay.
He flooped me.
Man, he has no good options right here.
Come at me, bro.
I could try
Sneak.
to sneak actually. He's pretty good at those.
Full scale.
Like,
charge.
charging is not a thing anymore.
Obviously, the only choice.
Not unless you're the
Not
barbarian.
unless you have an ability.
No, it isn't.
The fighter.
Okay, so skill action. He may try to sneak. That's actually a good idea.
Do I get to roll perception to see if I see him?
I think he's beating our
I think
passive
so, too.
perceptions.
Oh, right,
Probably.
right. That's how it
What
works.
page is skills? Our skills on again. Scrolling.
What is my passive perception?
Skills.
If he's within 30 feet of me and I can't see him, I have a +2 to smelling him. Oh no, that was on my other thing. Dang it. I don't have that anymore.
What is
10,
standard
yeah.
perception? Just our perception plus.
I don't want skill
Ten.
points. I just
Yeah.
want stealth.
Makes our DC.
Hide.
Cool.
Sneak. You can attempt to move to another place while becoming or staying unseen. Stride up to half your speed. I rolled stealth check in secret and compare the results to the perception DCs of the creatures you were sensed or unseen by at the start of your movement. Alright.
Okay.
Cool. What's
Perception is
everyone's
+8.
passive then?
16.
18.
18. Unknown, apparently, I guess.
Cool.
Cool, everybody, cool.
Guys, I bet he's right here.
Oh wow, I have to keep making sneak checks the entire time I want to move? Yeah, so for each movement I have to make
Wow.
a check.
Does
It
sneaking
does.
also reduce your movement by?
So yeah, couldn't you just move forward like a normal thing and then sneak for your last movement?
Theoretically, if you didn't want to remain hidden the whole time.
But then again,
Okay.
it is an animal, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's stalking us.
Cool. So, someone has higher than 14. Yeah.
That's
So guess
all of us,
guess
I think.
who you then notice again. Well, yeah. So he's trying to very stealthily move towards you. In 10-foot increments. Cool, it's then Orin's turn.
Very, very quiet.
Perfect. I stand up. And then I rage. And when I rage, my eyes glow and a pair of ethereal antlers protrude from my scalp.
They're so pretty.
And I'm going to spend 2 actions, and I'm going to rush him. So for 2 action costs, I am going to sudden charge, which allows me to move up to double my movement, and then make an attack.
Yep.
And hopefully, I don't
That
suck.
hits.
I didn't suck.
I
Ooh.
said his
Wait,
AC
what did
is
you say his AC
15.
was?
Oof, ouch.
Yay!
Yep.
Think
You
you
beat it
beat
by
it.
10.
Just a little bit there.
Oh, I just
So,
rammed my
how
head
much damage is
straight
that?
into him.
So
Cool.
25 points of
You have
damage.
25.
hyena on your head.
I just throw him off. Ugh.
You found him.
I got him, guys.
Cool. It's Victor's turn.
Oh dear, Olaf gets scary when he like this. Going to move over here. Load. Actually, I'm going to move over here. Load my crossbow and fire at
Cool.
this guy.
This guy.
This guy. Okay.
Left.
Sure.
Cover if I was here instead. Would the hyena have cover if I was here? Or...
No. Is there a difference between 65 feet of range and 75 feet of range for you? Okay, cool.
Not to 120 foot range weapon. I mean, now watch me fail.
Are
this
you...
roll.
Okay, so you're just going to shoot him then?
Yeah. Him.
Hooray!
You hit him.
It's a decent roll, so that's nice.
Twang.
All right, cool.
He is...
big. God, I don't think that
Oh.
hyena.
Actually, it's in the very classical sense. It's in the very, very classical sense of hyena. In fact, this is the OG classic hyena.
Is pre-classic.
Killing these sand dogs.
Oh, gee willikers, guys.
Well, that takes
He moves real
that
fast.
takes 2 actions,
It's only 80 feet.
and then he's gonna try, and bite you.
My AC is only 18 right now because I'm.
Well, he rolled a 14, so
Yes, that's.
Oh man.
I lock
fine.
horns
Oh
with him.
shoot! Sorry, I did not mean to do that.
okay,
He
that's his
targets
turn.
himself.
It's Rivalt's turn.
Okay.
Go Rivalt of Garia.
How much is my movement speed reduced in difficult terrain? Is it
By
half?
half. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh boy. I should have used that. Oh well.
Is it
Down.
rounded up or down?
Oh, so quick question.
Quick answer.
Uh,
42.
when there's someone in front of me blocking a ranged attack, is
Yes.
that a
Screening.
screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so that doesn't matter, but cool.
Okay. Alright. Don't worry, guys. I got this. I'm going to use 3 actions. Move right
Yeah.
here.
Difficult
Oh my
terrain
gosh.
is any terrain that impedes your movement, ranging from particularly rough or unstable surfaces, to thick ground covering countless other implements. Moving into a square of difficult terrain, or moving 5 feet into or within an area of difficult terrain, if you are not using a grid, costs an extra 5 feet of movement. Oh, so, yeah, okay, so it takes 10 feet of movement
Oh.
instead of per square.
Per square.
Moving into square of greater difficult terrain is 10 additional feet of movement. 10 additional feet of movement?
Yep.
No, it's
15.
20.
15 feet.
It's
of
man.
5
Ever.
for the it's 5 for the actual feet.
Ouch.
5 that, and then 10 additional. So okay, ow. Okay, Lydia.
I'm going to move 10, 20, 30, 40, and I'm going to say, get him! And command my dude to go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet. Because it's stupid fast for its first action.
Nope.
And
Sorry, I was
attack
trying to
for
get the
its
thing
second
underneath
action. Oh,
it.
it died.
Oh, it
Oh,
This is how
died.
it
the raptor
ends.
just dies.
Oh.
Rocks fall on it somehow.
So, I didn't make a thing for this, but I should have. 1d20 plus 6.
And he also has a flanking bonus.
Ooh!
He's attack.
Okay, so 27.
Oh, his AC is 18.
Oh.
So close.
So I literally have to roll a 20 to crit with my dude. That's okay. I believe he has 1d8 of damage, but let me check again. Yes, 1d8 piercing damage. As he bites down on the creature. I should roll that though. Yes.
Okay.
That's +2, so 6.
Chunk.
I've-
Orin.
Guys, everybody gather around so it can hit us all at the same time.
Okay.
I will move into
does
a
not have attack
flanking
of opportunity.
position.
Or at the very least, he chooses not to use it.
Or fellow.
Ooh.
And then I will attack him.
Good news, because you're flanking that hits.
Yes!
Even better news.
Ghetto
Ooh.
crit!
That's a lot of damage.
What do you want to do with your third action then?
I am going to attack again for
Oh!
another 14
That's an
points.
18.
No, that's a 23.
Nope, that's a 23. That's
Yeah.
with the negative.
If you actually
5.
like set up your attacks ahead of time, they have a button so you can roll the second attack and it'll automatically do the minuses for you.
I don't even know where the attack thing is on the page.
So under proficiencies, there's equipment,
Cool,
attacks,
it's Victor's
feats,
turn.
and spells and powers.
Oh.
Okay, cool. I am going to designate him as the target, as my hunt target. Reload the
Cool.
crossbow and shoot at him again. Alright, is he screened this time?
No.
Oh, he's not.
Barely, but no.
Fire at will, my good man.
Giant hyena named Will.
Okay.
It's about to be a giant hyena named Wilhelm.
Right, let me just try my memory for a second.
I get that reference. I get that one.
I don't.
Well, no, that's not right. Sorry, I'm trying to remember everything that happens as a result of this.
I believe it just ups your damage die.
And you get bonuses to
Yeah.
your additional attacks in a turn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
And by
No,
bonus, I
it
mean
only gives you a
decrease of a
bonus. It only gives you a
penalty.
bonus if you
yeah,
take that class
decrease
feat.
penalty.
Okay.
Bonus.
So just shoot at it.
Cool.
Don't know
Ooh.
if.
Do-
Ooh.
Do you want to know how much health he had? He had 3 health.
Yay!
So once again, the ranger manages to kill
Nice.
steal.
So. What is,
It's
Yeah,
got a
what is
he's
my
got a
wisdom
raptor
of-
on his back. Somehow he's got this
Uh.
crazy guy who's stabbing him with horns, and then the ranger just comes up and is like, "Pachink! Kill steal, guys! It was my kill. I get all the XP."
I got all the XP. It's all mine.
Nope.
Feel. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Spoilers!
All right. So you guys have cleared that obstacle.
I feel like I should probably have a Russian accent because I can't figure out what to do with my character, and everyone else
So
is
you should
Russian
be
in this
German then.
for some reason.
For no good reason,
No.
really.
No, but you look like Uncle Istvan, okay?
Haven't had good shape. Wow, that's true.
That's a
Uh,
no. Seriously, you look like Uncle Istvan.
uh, my. Uh-oh. What was that?
That was Uncle Istvan.
Okay. All right.
Wife is requesting my first name be changed to Gregor.
I did not mean to highlight that.
Fine, or is that fine, or am I going to? Are there going to be problems for that?
I don't super care. His first name can be whatever you want. I think everyone's still gonna refer to him as Victor. All right, so you guys make it your way to while you guys make your way to here. What is the adventure action that you want to take? Exploration, sorry, exploration action.
I think I'm still on the wrong map.
How about now?
Let me try refreshing the page.
Cool. What exploration action does
So-
everyone want to take?
We know there's
There we go.
now damn the hyenas in their hills, but
I'm sorry.
no. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm just gonna detect magic, I guess.
Okay.
Try to see if there's magics about.
You just gonna hold out your magic flashlight?
Yep.
All right. So that is 2 miles at difficult terrain. So you guys are not on mounts anymore. So your lowest speed is yes,
Is me.
which is
Quite dangerous at short distances.
I'm sorry, what do we think our low speed is?
Oh, it's you.
what is your 20 feet? 15 feet?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so normally you would then be able to move 1.5 miles per hour, but you're in difficult terrain, so
Oh,
that lowers you down to basically 5 feet, which would be 1/2 mile an hour.
3/4 of a mile.
Why is your speed 15 feet, Ben?
because it was base 20,
Armor.
and I have a -5
But-
from.
Yeah.
So you wait. Aren't you a dwarf though?
Yes.
So if your speed would be reduced by armor, oh, it's only by 5 foot that it's reduced. So wait, are you wearing like really
Oh.
heavy ass armor?
No, I'm wearing medium armor.
How
Oh.
much is the speed penalty?
5.
So it's reduced by 5 because you're a dwarf.
Oh, I thought it meant I couldn't. It couldn't be reduced more than 5 feet.
Is that what it is?
Okay.
It can't be reduced by 5?
20
I don't
feet.
know.
Then
Cool,
it's
which then gets reduced
20.
down to 10 feet because of the difficult terrain. So you move 1 mile per hour. So it takes you guys 2 hours to get through that. Okay. So bum, 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 bum. Cool. Okay, so one of you is detecting magic. What are the rest of you guys doing? Do you need a refresher on what the choices are?
Probably just normal again, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, the hyenas did not prove to be a lot of a problem, but we've been warned about gnolls
That is
in the
correct.
hills,
Oh,
right? Now
that
we've
reminds me.
seen
Sorry, now
hyenas.
the hyenas are dead. No.
They had 30 gold.
30 gold and a magic weapon.
Each of the hyenas bears an old, ragged collar, brands, and a few primitive piercings that all suggest that they were once domesticated. If anyone would like to make a society check to recall knowledge, you can try to identify the adornments.
I'm real good with society, guys.
I'm not.
I'm the opposite of society. I can roll with a 2, a +2.
Yeah, I've got a 2 as well.
I have a 2.
I'm vaguely interested in these things. Apparently not enough, though.
These appear to be hiccuping cats.
No, these things are wild as the day they were born. That's how it's meant to be.
Let me see if I can find the books for...
I think we need to just go fight the stuff, yeah?
Ah.
Wow, we should really fight.
Where are the rules for playing the game? Oh, okay. I have to go all the way down through this entire section.
Playing the game. We're gonna wander. Actually, I'm gonna be
Alright.
I'm gonna be on the lookout for these guys. Would that be a
let
survival
me see.
thing, like looking for tracks and?
So searching. So if you're doing that, you have to move at half your speed.
Hmm.
All right.
That's okay.
Well, one of us is already casting magics. We'd already.
Well, but it
Yeah,
doesn't,
detect magic-
doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, detect
Yep,
magic doesn't
you
slow
can cast
down.
detect magic while moving at half your
Does
travel
it?
speed.
Yes.
Okay.
But we already are
So
traveling. at
half it
our
again.
travel speed. So,
Yes.
So it took us 4 hours to get here.
All right, so that's the searching action. You seek meticulously for hidden doors, concealed hazards, and so on. All right.
Yeah.
So I guess
Sure.
the other two are also you guys are also gonna be doing searching.
I think I might be. Hold on. I was thinking I
Okay.
would be covering tracks.
And Ben, what is your character doing? Okay.
I
Cool.
guess search.
Eventually, the brambles give way to sand. The brambles, bushes, and trees have recede, replaced by sandy flatland bordered by widening turbulence of tributaries of a river. The small river flows down from the slopes of Pale Mountain, crescenting over a few small waterfalls. The widest fork of the river passes to the north of the sandflats, most of which are scattered with enough water to be packed hard. So you guys all move up a little bit. It's going to be about another 2-mile stretch of land. Fortunately, so this is desert terrain, which means I have to go look that up. I looked it up, but I completely forgot what it was.
I do not understand. Yeah. And sand is basically brown snow.
Yeah.
Tricks. Why do my covering tricks not work as well?
Okay. All right. So that has no particular effects. Got it. You were able to move normally on the sand. Cool. All right. So the two of you who are searching, what are give me GM rolls for your perception.
Okay.
How do you do a GM roll?
I think it's
/GM.
GM.
Well, I think it's.
Is it
I think
GM?
Is it
slash-
/RGM, I think?
Or /RGM? there's a million things it could be.
It is not that. Okay.
Anyone.
It is either.
Okay.
It's /GR.
I tried that.
Tried what?
Oh, never mind.
Ah!
Okay, hold on.
What is wrong with you, Garrett? What's your Ben? Oh no, you were just rolling a 1. Okay, so you're still rolling your thing. Okay, it's
I
fair.
was just seeing if it worked.
Interesting.
Does this
So-
have the capacity for you to roll so that the GM alone
Oh,
can see the roll?
okay.
'Cause,
I
can
don't-
still see that.
Yeah. I was about
That's
to say that.
what isn't that the
Yeah.
entire point of a GM roll though? Is that
No, it's so that
Well-
a player can roll
Okay.
and no
I
one else.
all right? So
Yeah.
I guess I technically,
So, like,
I
if
guess
I'm,
I
like,
technically have
whispering
to
you
make
on
the
the
roll.
side
That's,
and I'm like,
I'll,
oh, hey,
I'll
I
still have to make the
pickpocket
rolls for
something
you in
from
the
someone
future.
else. You can do /GR
Okay.
and whatever the is, and then only you'll be able to see it.
Cool. Ben, what's your bonus to perception? Okay, we'll keep.
I don't know,
We'll,
I kinda like
we'll
that
keep
one.
those. That's fine. Next time. Okay.
Sure.
You find nothing.
Okay. You notice 2 things. Both of you do actually infest. You notice a strange low mound. Also, how good are your perception checks? Are you guys both trained in it? Ooh, cool.
am.
And Ben,
I'm
you're
an
trained as
expert.
well. Cool. So you notice
yes.
a strange low mound, which is next to a patch of quicksand. Give me
Probably
survival
something at the
checks.
bottom of the quicksand.
I'll check.
Is
That's
this
no,
another
just go
GM
ahead.
roll, or?
So just Ben and okay. Oh my lands, Ben, something horrible's gonna happen to you. So Ben, your character recognizes this as an Onkhaver.
It's what he said.
That's all. Lying in wait with a yes.
Oh, it's like a creepy
Cool.
monster. Guy's
Cool.
just like a creepy monster over there.
Did you do a picture of it? Oh. It looks like a pile of sand. Is everybody okay?
What?
I didn't hear anybody talk for like a solid 10 seconds and was like, what's happening?
Am I gone? Please, don't leave me.
It,
Don't spear me.
Please.
It's
Cool.
adorable.
All right, so the patch of
You're not keeping
quicksand
it. You cannot take it home.
is here.
Quicksand.
Quickly.
And I will
sand.
ping that one more time. You guys can move up to that area and make a survival check if you are at least trained in survival to disturb the surface to make it permanently visible.
okay.
Crit fail. Fall in.
So if you guys can position your characters however you want inside of the starting area and give me more initiative
yeah.
rolls. Except I forgot.
Oh no. I'm so sorry to whoever needs healed. I'm just saying. I am
Ugh.
really sorry.
You are very fast.
You are gonna die.
Wow, we are smoking right now.
Oh,
We're all like tracking across the sand, like hot, 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 hot.
My character's like, do 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 do.
I just imagine you with your magic flashlight being like, na 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 na. You're like the person in the back running the metal
I think it
detector
still
over the
rolls
sand.
stealth because it's trying
Yeah.
to stay hidden and it doesn't know you see it. So I think that still means that it technically gets to roll its stealth check for its AC. It's initiative.
I mean,
yes.
it's going.
For
Sorry.
its initiative.
Aw.
All right.
Nope, for its AC.
Cool.
That's how it's.
It's
how
like,
it's
man, I
hit
hope
dice is
that's not true.
Can you imagine fighting ninjas?
All right. Victor
Oh
gets
my
to go
goodness.
first.
Okay.
Go wake it up.
Poke it.
Let it know we're on to it.
Bop it.
Yeah, I'm just going to declare it the target of my hunt and try to crossbow.
All right.
Load my
it's-
crossbow. try
I
to
believe
snipe
you
it.
get to ignore cover when you do that, right?
you.
That might not actually be the case. Let me double check that. I thought I did, but that's actually. Hold on. Okay, yeah, that's
Okay.
favored aim. It requires two
It does
actions.
technically have cover right now because it is inside of its lair. Yes.
It's literally covered in sand.
I understand that you probably still want to shoot it because you don't have enough actions to deal with that, but I'm just letting you know.
I only have enough to declare a hunt. Load and fire. And let's see. And what is the thing that does the other thing? Okay. Right. Wait a minute. Okay.
All right. Well, its AC is 21 with its cover.
Ooh.
So you had it.
Ooh. Okay. Nice. Okay, that is
okay.
actually 7 damage. Half of my charisma mod. And actually,
Wait,
it
half
takes
of your
another...
charisma? Okay.
Not half my charisma, half my wisdom. Takes half my wisdom, and actually it has another
Ooh,
D8
why?
coming to it.
Ah.
Bow mastery. Increases... oh no, wait, that's... That turn...
A
It doesn't give me
D10
another
instead.
D8, it makes that a D10. I don't know how to calculate that.
Just roll a D10 for now, and then you'll probably have to make a what I had to do is I had to make a separate one, a separate attack option.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Cool. Oh,
7
max
damage.
health. Exactly the same amount of damage. Great. Perfect. Cool. It's Revolt's turn.
Oh dear.
All right. We're gonna press my luck to the breaking point on this move. Just to make sure that.
Okay, I just want to state,
you
you
know,
do not need to
we
move
get all the bad luck out of
into
the way.
the quicksand area. You just have to move adjacent to it.
Oh no, I have a. Wait a minute. Is he
Roll that one.
How much bigger than me is
One
is
size
he?
class.
Is he
He's
two
a large
size
creature.
classes or one size class? Perfect. 1, 2, 5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20. I wanna go right here, and then I want to shove him with my warhammer back 5 feet.
Okay. Tell me what the shove action is
Does
again.
that expose him?
Okay, so shove. It requires that you have at least one hand free or a
Okay.
weapon with the shove thing, which a warhammer has. The target can't be more than 2 sizes larger than you. You push an opponent away from you. Attempt an athletics check against your opponent's fortitude DC. Success, you push your opponent back 5 feet. You can move 5 feet in the same direction as your opponent. If you do this action, you gain the move trait. Critical success is you push your opponent up to 10 feet back, and you can move 10 feet in the same direction as your opponent. If you do this action, gains the move trait.
Okay.
And critical failure is you lose your balance.
Go
and you fall
ahead.
Okay then.
We're gonna technically give him his cover bonus to this. I know he normally wouldn't get it, but it kind of makes sense to me. It's okay. He would have failed anyway.
Aw.
How many actions does that take?
Just like poke him.
Okay.
This is just the attack action.
What do you want to do with your third action then? Good plan. Good plan, my man.
Raise my shield. I just
Move!
walk over and, like,
Get in there! He's
tap
like,
him.
no!
Oh. You just
Alright, so it's Orin's turn.
Oh man.
Okay.
By the way, is this one of those things you mentioned
sort of?
earlier, Joel?
This wasn't in particular, but I saw the art and
okay.
I was like, it's kind of close to thing.
I'm just going to loosely point in the direction of the quicksand real quick, and I'm going to be like, don't go there.
I just
And
realized
I'm gonna get mad.
I don't know if this was
Run
intentional, but
real
your character
fast.
reminds me of Ramus from League of Legends. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Run real fast. I'm gonna go
You
hit him
hit him with the.
head.
You,
I'm gonna
nope, you
try
barely
and
missed
run.
because he has cover.
Boom.
Oh wait, I think you may be hitting his
Okay.
flat. He may be flat-footed to you though. Because isn't this technically?
Aw.
Technically.
Where is me, Bert? She was right.
What are the
She
rules
came
for
beside me a minute
that
ago.
this time around? Okay. Flanking. If you and an ally are on opposite sides of an enemy, you are flanking the enemy. Okay, so no. So it misses.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
What do you want to do with your third action?
Well, I can't concentrate anymore because I'm angry. So I'm just
Roar.
going to
No,
hit
you're
him
not.
again with my head.
Alright. So he's
But
going
I'm
to
really
spend
not.
his first action, and he's going to climb out of his hole. Scutter, 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 scutter.
Get out of there.
Get over here.
Sorry.
You are excused.
All right,
For
so
your
he's
strange
then
bodily
going to also. He's going to take a step over here.
Yeah.
And then he's going to attack you with his mandibles.
Mandibles.
28.
In direct opposition to the girdle diggles.
Ironically, that misses.
Okay.
No, that'll hit.
Okay.
Why did my
don't
armor bonus
know.
stop being applied to my thing? Did I?
All right. So if,
Oh. No, that's. Anyway, my AC's 19
good.
right now with my
Aren't
shield
you
up,
glad
so
you
it's
raised
not
your
a
shield?
perfect.
Oh.
all right. So he deals
So
5
glad.
points of piercing damage to
Oh,
you,
man.
1 point of acid damage to you.
Whew. Good time to mend that damage.
So would you like to use your reaction?
Yeah. Okay. So it's
That is correct.
You reduce the damage by the hardness of the shield.
It should state on
How
what
do
the
you
shield
determine
is.
the hardness
What
of the
kind of
shield?
shield are you using?
Small.
All right. So then, if you look at a
metal one.
light steel shield,
Light steel shield.
in the book, let me find equipment again. I'm in spells. That's pretty close to equipment. I'm in equipment. Yay. Okay. Light steel shield. Has a hardness. Huh. Where is the hardness?
Yeah, that's kind of like, huh?
Hardness is where?
I was gonna say, yeah, because you guys found this
Here
last time,
somewhere.
so.
Yeah.
Because you'll pick
Armor and shields.
Wooden
5 for
shield,
steel. It has
hardness
a hardness of 5.
3. So you can block 5 of them, and then your shield will be dented. You'll still take 1 point of damage.
Will he if it absorbs all of it?
He's dealing.
The acid damage.
Is it 6 damage or is it 5
Yeah.
damage
No,
and 1 damage?
It's 5 and then 1.
Okay.
So I think you
Hang on.
block all of the mandible damage, and then you take 1 point of acid damage.
Okay.
Let me go look at...
That seems like the way I want it to work.
What's the move called again?
Hold on.
Raise the shield.
If the item takes damage equal
Okay,
to
so
or
your
exceeding the
shield
item's
currently has
hardness,
1
gains a
dent in it. And you also take 1 point of acid damage.
Okay.
Dink.
Yes, you can.
Can I just take the 6 damage?
All right.
Okay, I'm just gonna do that.
Then it's Lydia's turn.
I'm sorry, that took me way too long to figure out that's me. I'm going to command my dude. So he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45,
How does he do that?
50. Did he go through the... Did he go through the sand? Or where is the
Move him
sand?
5 feet at a time and show me how he moved.
Okay. 5,
Okay, stop
10,
him here.
15, 20, 25, 30,
There
35.
we go.
Okay.
All right. Well, the good news is,
You've fallen and you can't get up.
if you want to call it good news, as soon as you disturb it, you are able to see where the quicksand is.
Oh,
Can I...
Lillikers, guys.
Oh boy.
I 100% thought that the quicksand was actually covering the creature, so now
Am I
I
able to give
understand
this
the
a
state of the
turn?
universe.
Am I able to give drawings turns? Why am I not able to give drawings turns? Yeah, but I want the
because
box
it's
to have a turn.
box.
Because it rolls initiative.
Well, then
Little box,
screenshot the box, make it a token, and then put it...
No. Give me a
You
second.
don't have a token for quicksand?
Come on, man. Oh, we should totally go find the Final Fantasy IV quicksand.
Fine. I'll...
Sorry, that's what this... Immediately, this guy just reminded me of that fight.
There we go.
Giant lion.
Boom. Just put it over here. And give it a turn. Yay, everything's...
It is a thing.
It is an AC. It is an initiative of 21. Okay, so trigger. A huge or smaller creature walks into the quicksand.
Some fast
The
quicksand.
triggered creature is pulled down into the quicksand up to its waist. The quicksand rolls initiative.
Okay.
So if it's still his turn, a creature in the quicksand can attempt a DC 18 athletics check to swim to raise itself up 1 step, or move 5 feet if it's submerged only up to its waist. On a critical failure, the creature is pulled down 1 step. The creature that swims out of the quicksand path escapes the hazard and is prone in a space adjacent to the quicksand. And
So he
athletics.
needs to make
He has to
what
make an
kind of saving
athletics
throw?
check.
I'm sorry. That's not a saving. Okay, cool. Athletics. Boom. Wrong. Okay.
16. He does not fail, but he does not succeed. So that is the end of his turn.
Okay. Go him. Okay, so I'm going to tend to 5, 15, 20, correct?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
5, 15, 20. And then 5, 10.
All right.
15.
It does not do
20?
a reaction. Cool.
Okay, that's my turn. That made
Victor,
me
it's your
very
turn.
sad.
Okay, he is going to reload. Does the hunting
Nope.
target ever go away?
I believe if you
or is
read the
that
rules,
just
it
there
says
until he dies?
that it's
Okay,
there
cool.
until he dies or you move it onto something else.
Yeah.
The cool thing is it also gives you bonuses to
Okay,
tracking
nice.
him in case he tries to run away.
Right.
Yeah, something
I think it
ridiculous
goes away
like that.
after like 48 hours, though.
Nice. Alright, in that case, now I will attempt a focused strike against him. That takes 2 actions.
Okay. He does not have screening.
Yeah, should I click?
He does not.
doesn't have
He's out of the
screening.
sand now.
Does he have cover? Okay, so this is made at a +2 then. Is this telling me not to hit them? That's why.
That bounce that misses him. Oh no, 15
15.
bounces off his carapace.
Ah, okay.
Cool. Do you have an action left?
Okay, that is my turn. Oh, it's an action to reload and 2 actions
Oh, okay.
to do focused aim to get the +2 to attack.
Rivalt.
Does he have to be all the way in the quicksand?
For
Or
a
just,
large
like,
creature, he would have to be
partially
all in the quicksand.
Well, time to start like the present. Gonna move over here.
Yes.
Is it an action to keep my shield?
You have to use an action to raise your shield every turn.
Okay, then never mind. I'm gonna go to this side, which is probably a really bad idea. And then I'm
Cool.
going
He is
to just
flat-footed, so
try
you
and
get a
hit him in the
+2.
face. It's not gonna make a difference.
It might.
You've got
Oh, you hit him.
this. It made a difference.
It almost made a difference.
Well, it's also at a
That's fair.
+1 because I don't.
All right.
still haven't gotten
What do you
that
want to do with your
+1,
third
so
action?
it's
Oh, that was all 3 actions. Okay.
4, I guess.
All right. Orin.
Keep my shield up. Move over there. Hit him in the face.
Step 2. Keep pace with this feller. And then I'm going to I'm just gonna swing at him, I think. Actually, are we is that raptor gonna be okay?
I don't know.
I don't know. How much do we care about this raptor? Are we attached to him?
Can you get another one?
I mean, we
He
just
still got
named
his,
him, so I don't know.
he just ran out on the
Mm.
warranty and everything.
Alright, I'm
Okay,
gonna
well, you
slam
slam
my
your head
head
into
into
the
the
giant
giant
bug.
bug. I'm not gonna roll.
No, but you do hit
I'll
him.
roll great for damage, though. Bam! Hey, buddy. And then I will do so again. And
Alright,
I'm
well,
gonna
that
go look
misses.
at my abilities because I think.
Okay, on the initiatives, on these,
Totally
the
missed out
quicksand's
on
turn,
the feature.
the raptor has pulled another layer down. He is now up to his neck in quicksand.
Ah!
It is then
boy.
So about that
then
raptor.
the Ankarvarad's turn. Cool. I'm gonna move over here. Yeah,
Wait, so it moved, right? And that
that is
its move
correct.
action had the move trait, correct? All right. So I have a feat, class feat, called No Escape. The trigger is that an adjacent foe attempts to move away from me using an action that has the move trait. The effect is that I stride up to my speed in tandem with the foe, following the foe's path and remaining adjacent to the foe throughout its movement until the foe stops
Okay,
moving
so
or I
1,
am out of movement.
Just
2,
calmly walks you into the
3.
quicksand.
Sorry. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Cool. Great. What if he does this? Cool. All right. He is using a cone center, starting on that angle.
Okay.
Everyone, give me a reflex save. It is a DC 17. So no,
That I do
by
not
everyone,
make.
I mean Orin, Rivalt, and Lydia.
Ooh!
All right. Those of you who make it, this is only half damage to you. So Lydia. Oh, he rolled not well on that. Okay, so everyone. So Lydia, you take 4 damage. The other 2 of you take 8 damage, and you are also taking persistent acid damage in case it matters, and you are also taking persistent acid damage. Yes.
Am I also taking persistent acid damage?
Yep.
Fun.
Did you say
1d4.
4?
So let me
Oh,
look
1d4.
at the.
Oh no! Come
Let me
back.
see if persistent damage. What is persistent damage?
Persistent damage is that really scary stuff.
I remembered what poison damage was.
Yes,
I was
that's
like,
the-
persistent damage work differently.
That,
Persistent damage is really hard to get rid of.
Unless you have Alchemist's Fire.
that was poison.
Yeah.
that was pretty great. Glug.
So glad that worked.
So, persistent damage. Persistent damage comes from effects like acid or burning and appears as X persistent type damage, where the X is the amount of damage dealt and type is the damage type. While affected by persistent damage, at the end of your turn, you take the specified amount and type of damage, after which you can attempt a DC 20 flat check to remove the persistent damage. You roll the damage dice anew each time you take the persistent damage. Immunities, resistances, and weaknesses all apply to persistent damage. If an effect deals damage immediately and also deals persistent damage, you don't take the persistent damage if you negate the other damage. For example, an attack that deals slashing damage and persistent bleed damage wouldn't deal the persistent bleed damage if you blocked all the slashing damage. You can be simultaneously affected by multiple persistent damage conditions so long as they have different damage types. If you would gain more than one persistent damage condition with the same damage type, the higher amount of damage overrides the lower amount. All types of persistent damage occur at once, so if something triggers when you take damage, it triggers only one time. Persistent damage can have the bleed type, meaning it affects only living creatures that need blood to survive. Bleeding automatically ends if you're healed to your maximum hit points. You or an ally can spend actions to help you recover from persistent damage, such as casting healing spells or using medicine to administer first aid against bleeding, dousing a flame, or washing off acid.
Successfully doing so reduces the DC of that condition's flat check to 15, and usually lets you immediately attempt an extra flat check to end that persistent damage. The reduction to the DC lasts until you remove the persistent damage or gain another persistent damage condition with the
Cool.
same damage type.
Thank you. It's now Lydia's turn, because that took him 2 actions to do that.
Mhm.
Cool. So can I give my guy a
Yes. Don't
order
see
to
why
try to get
not.
him to leave the thing?
That is correct.
And
Get
he makes an
out!
athletics check? Cool. I really hope he does really well.
All right, he makes an 18, which is enough. So he loses. So he is now only up to his waist again.
Okay.
He's slowly
Okay.
I will have
climbing.
him make another athletics check.
He does not sink any deeper.
Ah. Okay.
All right. What else would you like to do?
I'm sorry. I totally forgot that it was actually my turn. I'm just kind of panicking about my dude. I will move away 5, 10, 15, or 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, and that's
Okay.
my turn. I'm going
Can
to
you
try
only
to save this
issue
dude.
one command a turn? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Victor.
Okay, he's going to.
You have very open shot.
Same thing.
Okay.
Same thing as last time, I guess. Going to reload and try for a favored aim.
That hits exactly
So a 19.
for 5 points of damage. Anything else? Or that's everything. Cool. Rivalt.
That's it.
All right. I am going to. All right. I'm going to
Okay.
put my hammer back on my belt for 1 action. And then I'm going to cast
Okay.
healing on myself. But I have improved communal healing, so I'm going to also give what's his name? The barbarian over there.
Orn.
Orn, yeah, that guy.
Orn.
Horn, but without
He's
the H.
Olaf.
He's going to gain spell level of your. He'll get like. He'll get 1 hit point.
Okay.
Well, if you tell me what the stuff, like,
How do the hell?
You used a level 1 spell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I get
which
1.
is enough to
Okay.
trigger the effects of healing while having persistent damage.
No longer bleeding.
No,
Oh,
it gives
so
you
it
the
removes,
check.
acid?
It gives you the check at the easier
It's bleed.
thing, at the DC 15 flat check. So
Oh, okay.
you immediately get to do that extra check.
So do
And,
I
it'll be-
immediately make that check? Okay.
So a flat
It's just
check
a D20,
is
yes.
just roll a die.
Basically, I think the point of the flat check is it's
I roll 4.
replacing all the D100s that existed and just condensing it, because there's not a huge difference actually between.
It is.
Yeah.
It's
Alright,
just
so every
portioning it all
time
into
now,
5% chunks.
so Rivalt gets to do that as well, because I'm assuming he's getting healed too. Okay, so we'll figure out. So heal yourself.
Yeah. I'm just.
Oh.
Well, I
Okay.
didn't actually put this in as a spell yet. So I'm doing that really quick. It's just healing.
It's good though, because every time that we have these really slow moments, I can actually go over and check the chat and see what you people are saying. I wish I could pay more attention to the chat, but when I'm GMing, there's just too much to concentrate on.
Master Sermon. Too many people.
So when I'm entering a spell and I wanna, and it's like do I just put the damage roll as the healing?
Yes, I don't know. The NPC side of things doesn't really work all that great for for the sheets yet, so I've just been literally like snipping out the character things and I have them up on another screen.
All right. Well,
All right. Well, do you just want to roll the dice so you can work on
I
it when it's
did
well, it's
absolutely
other
nothing.
people's turns? All right. So you heal 5 hit points, and then give me a flat d20 roll. And if it's 15 or higher, you are no longer taking persistent damage. Okay. But for
good thing you got passed.
yeah, Lydia, we never did
I think we're
your
fine, guys.
persistent
We're
damage
fine.
roll. So just it's a d4.
Bleed.
Just roll a d4
Oh, how do I do that? Just roll the d20?
first off.
Okay.
Cool. You take 1 point of acid damage, and then you get to roll a d20. And if it is a 20, you are no longer taking persistent
Okay.
damage.
Oh!
Yeah.
Got that good, healthy 5% chance.
I don't understand how that makes any sense.
Okay, so then that's that's the end of Rivalt's turn, right? Because casting a spell takes 2 actions.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
It's
So yep. So then that's just 1.
Somatics, isn't that just 1?
Sounds
then
good.
I'll
All right. So
keep
then
my
you
shield
take
up.
your 1d4 points of acid damage.
Come on.
All right,
4.
and then you get to
Alright,
make,
there we go.
and since you took damage from the persistent damage, you get to make a flat saving throw against it. And since you healed yourself, you only need a 15 or better now, instead of the 20.
Oh, it's okay.
You had to get the bad rolls somewhere,
narrowing
okay?
Down, narrowing it down. Yeah, I just rolled a 1, a 2, and a 3. You know.
All right, it is then Orin's turn again.
All right.
Hi. Okay. Yeah. Do my job. Standing between the thing and everybody else. Critical brutality. No, that doesn't have
Is
any
that
use
how
here.
that works?
I have a move called critical brutality, but it doesn't. Wow,
misses.
that's bad. That's a
Oh
2.
no.
That also misses.
Could be
check
worse.
That's pretty bad. What's the negative? It was the +3. Is that at a -10? I feel like that's just about undoable. But
I mean,
my life doesn't have a lot of good things to do with it.
Roll a natural 20.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh,
Nope.
That's
oh,
not
so
quite it.
close.
yes. So 1d4 points.
And then
of
I'm
acid
gonna
damage.
take acid damage. Okay.
So close.
Okay, and then you make a
Wonderful.
flat d20 roll.
3 points.
Wonderful.
Alright. I've been doing good with
Okay,
my rolls right now, so I'm halfway
all
there.
right. So this guy sinks another step,
Halfway there.
and then it's the big thing's turn.
Uh,
Sorry, chat. All right. He is going to do an armor-rending bite on you. Orin, because it's his last cool thing, and he's probably gonna die soon. It takes 2 actions, and he makes a mandible strike against you. Does it?
Hmm.
That'll hit.
ooh.
All
That'll-
right.
That'll yeah.
No.
Is that a crit?
Oh, it says 19.
I
on your
have
thing.
an 18 AC.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah,
All right, well,
but
that's
when I'm
barely
raging,
not a
it goes
crit.
down by 1.
That's good news. So your armor takes a dent on top of the damage.
Oof. Okay.
So you take
My
7
pretty
points of
magical
piercing
armor.
damage. And 5 points of acid damage.
Ouch.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Specifically, ow.
That's when I
acid
roll
damage.
either a 5 or a 6 on a d6. Okay, it is then Lydia's turn.
All right, she is going to give a command to have her guy try to get out of there. Or actually, I'll do that last. She's going to try to pull him out because I think she has a higher athletics. Oh no.
Okay, I
Is
think you
this-
can aid him.
Okay, so he's gonna
give him
try
a
to get out.
bonus.
Oh, there we go.
Sure, but I think I can just. Okay, I'll try aiding him and abetting him.
Oh, wait, aid's actually a reaction, I think. Oops.
Okay.
So.
Oh
would this
no,
be a-
so
Aid. An ally is about to use an action, activity,
Sorry.
free action, or reaction that requires a skill check. The ally is willing to accept your help, and you have prepared to help.
okay, she is actually
Sure.
better at athletics. Can
I-
she try to pull him
I
out?
think that makes sense.
Okay.
It is a DC 18.
Oh,
Ugh. She tries again. Okay. And then he tries. And then he tries again. Oh, never mind. Oh, shite. Well, there he goes.
oh man, we're just watching him slip away from you slowly with these.
Okay, so he critically
like the Titanic.
he critically fails,
Hello, darkness,
And-
my old friend.
Honestly, it's more like.
and he is
Arthur.
pulled down
It's
one
more like
step, so
Artax.
he is submerged now. So now he has to.
Yep.
A creature that was okay, so he doesn't start choking until the quicksand's turn. He now has to hold his breath to avoid suffocation.
Okay.
Which I don't know how that works.
Okay.
Hold breath. I don't want breath weapons. Where has, okay, which one of the things has the rules for suffocation? Drowning and suffocation. You can hold your breath for a number of actions equal to your Constitution score, or double your Constitution score if you use the deep breath action. Before entering the airless environment, each action that passes during your turn costs 1 action worth of air, even if you do nothing with that action. Creatures that have 3 or fewer actions lose a minimum of 3 actions worth of air each turn. Each time you take an attack or manipulate action, you lose 2 actions worth of air instead. You also lose 2 actions worth of air each time you are hit by an attack. You cannot perform verbal actions. When you run out of air, you fall unconscious and start suffocating. While suffocating, you can attempt to recover from unconscious and must attempt a DC 20 Fortitude save at the end of each of your turns. On a failure, you take 1d10 damage, and on a critical failure, you die. Each check after the first, the DC increases by 5 and the damage by 1d10. These increases are cumulative. Once your access to air is restored, you stop suffocating and are no longer unconscious, unless you took enough hit points to reach 0 hit points, at which point you return to 1 hit points and are no longer unconscious. Alright, so that was your full turn, so then take a d4 worth of acid damage.
Okay.
Okay, so you take 2 points of acid damage, and then you make a flat
Cool.
d20 check. And unfortunately, because you are not healed or have done anything, it is still, you have to get a full 20. Okay. It is
That
Gregor's
was
turn.
really close.
Okay. Switching it up next time I attack, I will not be using focused aim. I'll
Okay.
reload, fire, and reload again.
17 does not hit. It bounces off his carapace again. Oh, with a 19 you hit.
No, I'm sorry, that should be a 19. For,
Oh, wait.
gosh darn it, I rolled the wrong one.
Oh,
Yep.
much better.
8 damage.
All right. You pierce his shell, and it looks...
Okay.
It does not look good. Rivalt.
Alright, screw this. I'm just gonna run over here and hit him with my hammer.
I hope you guys can kill him.
I'm gonna try.
21 hits. You bring your hammer down on his head and crush him open like a warm lobster. Cool.
warm
So
lobster,
then
though.
take that D4,
Not one of these
D4 of acid
mamby-pamby
damage. So take 3 points of acid damage and then roll me that sweet D20. You can perform
What were the
another
other ways of
heal. You
removing
can heal
this?
yourself of any damage or perform a heal check on yourself. Or medicine check. Ah, you're close.
Okay. Can I do the medicine? Well, wait, are we out
No-
of like?
Yeah, no, you
I
are
don't know. I
still
don't wanna do
you are
these out
still
of
in
order,
combat
but I would
because
like to do a
you're
medicine
raptor
check.
friend
Can't be out of
at the very
combat
least.
yet.
Also, because you guys
Yeah.
are taking acid damage. So,
Oh, okay. Is a medicine
um,
more than one action?
I don't know. Yeah.
I believe it's a single action. But if the book is correct, it requires that you have
Sweet.
healer's tools.
Which I have.
Cool. All right.
There you go.
So
I have-
your raptor friend begins
Which I
suffocating.
have.
It's then your
Great.
Job. Well done.
oh, it's Orin's turn. Sorry.
Hello. So my rage dissipates and I get real weak for a little bit. But since the immediate danger is over, I'm gonna go and try and help my buddy with his raptor. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and I can expend an action to
That is
make
correct.
an athletics check to try and pull it out. Okay.
That's
Okay.
an
So then take
11.
your acid
Oh
damage.
man.
So I rolled a 5. Okay.
Hmm.
All right, and
I
then
take
roll
2
a
points more of
d20.
damage. Okay. Oh god. Oh, there we go. I roll a 5. Again.
Okay,
5%.
so
5s back to back.
Percent, but you're not rolling
Okay,
the percentile
so-
damage anymore.
That's a thing.
Lydia, it's now your turn.
Okay. I'm going to yell through the sand, "Fight back, little buddy!" Gonna try to pull him out of the
Okay,
sand.
so you pull him out one
Little
step.
buddy.
Yay!
You pull him out 2
Okay.
steps.
Ah. Okay. There we go.
And I'm assuming for your third action, you're going to tell him to get out.
Yes. Sorry. And then that is what I forgot to roll for him. And then for my third action, I'm giving him an order, and
Cool.
he's going to attempt 2 athletics checks. And then he's gonna sink.
He's really panicking.
He's really nervous, guys.
Well, he manages to not sink anymore.
Yeah.
Cool. I take your acid damage.
Okay.
Where on earth? Okay, so
Then
Oh,
roll
3.
me that d20.
And then natural 20
Oh.
incoming. Oh.
later, at a later
It was
date.
a lie at a later date. At a later
All right.
juncture.
Gregor.
Yeah, juncture.
Alright, Gregor will walk over here and prepare to help when
Sounds
next they're pulling out.
sounds good.
Yeah, when next they're trying to pull
Rivalt.
the raptor out.
Okay.
I wanna check
bu-
myself.
I have no idea what the DC is. I have to go look it up.
I don't think it works.
It's
It's probably more than 10 though.
It actually may not be. It's a medicine check, right? That's what it said.
Man. I would not even be surprised if Meeper up and did that once.
Disease.
Well, actually, if Meeper can sing and dance already,
Yeah, it's a DC.
trust
It's a
me, she's
DC
enough of a
15, but
diva,
it's
she
only
can
one
act as
action, so
well.
you can keep trying to do it.
Alright. Just like
randomly applying leeches and hoping they work.
There you go.
that's better. Alright. Does
That
that mean
means
the
the
condition goes away or the DC reduces?
uh
That means, what do the rules say?
you end. Okay,
Well,
you
it's
end
not
persistent
getting
bleed
worse, so I
damage. So I
think-
think that's all conditions.
Oh, sorry.
I certainly
Um,
hope so.
So it's casting healing spells or using medicine or to administer first aid against bleeding. Dousing a flame or washing off acid. Successfully doing so reduces the DC of the constitution of the condition's flat check to 15 and usually lets you Immediately. Okay, so you get another attempt. Wait. Yes. Okay. So
DC
for bleed
15
damage, it would
equivalent.
if you were taking bleed damage, it would automatically end. For anything else, it just gives you another attempt. There you go. You are no longer taking acid damage.
Hey!
It is Orin's turn.
Yes.
Here, everybody.
That was
for my
all
last
three
action. Can I run over
actions.
here?
You did 3 medicine checks.
I did
Oh
2
no, you're right.
medicine
It was
checks.
2. Yeah, you can rerun over there. I'm sorry. I thought it was 3.
There's 2.
I've done 3 total.
Try
the
and
course
get
of
this.
Oh wait, no, I haven't
Raptor
done 3.
buddy.
I've just done 2. Okay. Oh,
I'm
here we go.
gonna
Cool.
try and haul this raptor friend out.
Hello,
That is not a
friend.
successful
I'm gonna
attempt.
haul you out of the quicksand.
I'm not. I'm really not. So
It
how many?
feels like it should be easier.
Is this? Is
It
this,
just says
how
as
many
an action,
actions does
so
it take
I'm
to
assuming
try
you can
and
do
haul
it as
him
many
out?
times as you have actions.
Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna keep going.
Quick question: would this
real
trigger
bad at
my
rolling.
assist or?
Yes, that would.
Oh, okay.
Well, the good news is
What does that
the
mean?
good news is
Unless I bought this. Okay.
okay. You make the check, so you're able to pull Raptor Friend out, and you still have an action left.
Yay!
I don't really have anything
Cool.
to do with it though.
Take your. Yep.
I'm just gonna sit down and
Take
slowly
your
burn.
acid damage.
You were more also.
so Orin and Lydia and the Raptor are like struggling super hard to do this. Orin reaches down, feels around in a while to get a hold of him, finally grabs and just like rips him out by the nape of his neck and sets him down.
Hey, look, my
Oh,
damage is the same as my D20.
Thank you.
Okay.
I roll the same whether it's a D4 or a
Oh, good. He is
D20.
Lydia,
he
it's
is
your
okay.
turn.
This is good. We are all good.
Alright, I'm gonna...
You can make a
I don't
medicine
know.
check.
Oh, I can heal myself. I'm gonna
Oh.
use...
Do it.
You can
I
actually
don't
just
have
heal
medicine
people
tools.
then. If you heal yourself, it'll have the same effect.
Yeah, that's... So,
Sweet.
I'm gonna heal myself. Where is it called? Where's the cure? Is it just cure wounds?
It's heal. The spell is
Well,
called.
that seems like a silly name. Heal. I'm going to heal. I'm gonna somatic and verbal. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Well,
So
if
I'm gonna
you-
use all 3 actions because I can, and then I'm going to heal myself, and I heal for 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. So. Nope, that's not how you type 1d8 / no.
So wait, you're using the 3 action version of heal?
Yeah.
Because that does something different.
It does.
Okay, I'll just do 1 action then. I'm
Well,
just,
The
If
3
you-
action version of heal would actually help
Heal
other
everybody.
people. It heals everyone in a 30-foot aura for your
Oh.
Still
for
heals
just
people,
your
though, so
spellcasting modifier.
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
So it would give the people that still
Yeah.
need to pass the check a
So,
chance
so you spend three
to
actions
do the
then.
check.
yes. How do I'm really confused now.
So heal is.
So I spend 3
one of those-
actions.
Yes. And in a 30-foot radius, you heal any living creatures
Oh.
for your spellcasting ability modifier. No d8s are rolled.
He not poisoned anymore.
Okay. Great. So everybody gains 4 health,
Sure.
right?
Cool.
Because that's my
And then-
spellcasting ability modifier.
Yes, and then
And
all
then
of
we
you get to make
spontaneously
saves
make
of
a
those of you who
save,
are
right?
still taking acid damage. And now for Lydia, it is also a DC 15 instead of the DC 20.
Yay! A murder.
I'm still there.
Oh no.
Okay. Gregor. As a full round action, if you would like to drop and roll around in the and rub like sand on stuff to try and take care of the acid, that makes sense to me.
Well, I was thinking, that wouldn't really. That wouldn't. Really
Oh,
work.
sorry. Yeah. It's Gregor. That's not revealed. Gregor is not
Yeah.
super useful in this
Uh,
situation.
no, he has 5 in healing, but he doesn't have healing tools.
Cool.
And so, healing tools again, revolts.
I
Yeah.
have them. They're only 50 silver.
But yeah,
I'd
it was
still
more the
say
bulk
if you want to
that,
move,
was
you
the problem.
could prepare to aid him by like pointing out where he should be doing stuff.
Like pointing out the smoking bits.
Yeah, you're
or
doing something
like
to help.
holding his tools or something, or just be the nurse.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's revolt again, right? Oi, Rivsky, is there anything I can do to help while you're patching Olaf up, or what can I do?
Scalpel.
Okay.
Classic.
I see. He pulls out a fencing dagger and holds it out to you.
All right.
And
Revolt, go
first.
make your medicine checks.
Perfect.
So the first one, you
right.
triggers Gregor's aid action. Oh.
Okay, it's not. He just handed you a freaking
That
dagger,
helps.
so let's.
Okay, so 19, so that's enough. So Orin gets to make another flat. Okay. Well, Ben can keep spending his actions to do this.
Come on, man. Live.
Okay, well you can do it again. Well,
Live.
that doesn't give him the extra thing.
Is he just gonna die?
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna take one
Sounds
of
like a
my
plan.
healing potions. Drink that down
Nice.
for 12.
And you get another throw. Yeah! Ugh.
Oh god.
What's your health at?
After the healing potion, I'm up to 58, which is 10 below my max of 60.
Oh.
Good, good.
That guy's mandibles. did a
Persistent
number on
damage is
me.
terrifying in this game.
Yeah.
Woof.
They may need to nerf that a little bit.
It not having like a set number of
The thing.
turns that it applies to, I think is. Yeah.
And good grief. Before, when it was my character, my goblin suffering, we were rolling what, 4 saves against that.
Yeah,
Yeah, as
because it's
opposed to
poison, so it's
flat
different.
checks.
Poison is different from persistent
But
damage.
good.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, good news. All right, so you guys can continue to move. Good news. You find some.
Good
I'm just gonna-
news, you're
you guys
not
have insane
dead.
perception. So you guys find something inside of the Akravan's nest. You find a half-eaten, half-elf adventurer's body. He still grips.
Ooh.
He still
He's got
grips a battered
antacid on him.
backpack
Poor
containing
adventurers.
2 healing potions, a set of expert quality thieves' tools, and 300 silver pieces.
Ooh.
That's
Ooh.
almost as much as we were gonna get paid.
Not even close.
Just that's that worry. So, what quality?
They are minor.
potions are they? Okay. Do we want one of us to record this stuff, or
Ooh. I can write it down.
I can
That's
also
cool. I
put it
can
in the chat.
notes.
We can put it in so many places.
Oh, that would probably be easier.
All right. Bum. All right. So
Man was walking around with a piece of coin on him. Do we find any markings that tell us that this guy was working with a specific company, or
no, you can
that
barely
he-
tell
he
his
was,
race by the fact of with how much acid damage has taken place.
Sure.
It's still ongoing.
Oh. It's a slow fade.
Well, you know the old saying, Ank's gotta eat.
It's a classic.
That's the saying, right? It's a real thing.
No, you just made that up.
You made that up.
All right, so we loot this poor man's impromptu grave.
Yep.
And
So it'll be another. It'll be
move
another
along?
2 miles. What do you guys want to
Move
do
along.
as your tactics?
I just don't want to get killed.
Yeah, I think running into this guy, because we're on sand now, and I'm thoroughly unused to it, so I'll go take the time, make sure we don't run into any other large insectoid monstrosities or reptilians swallowing
Sounds like
sand
a
pits.
good plan. Okay, so that's what Orin's doing. What about the rest of you?
Yeah.
He gets to if you guys come
Just walking.
into contact with anything, he gets to make a perception check, basically, for any hidden things that you would come in contact to. But he is moving at half his speed.
I guess I'll do the
Cool.
detect magic.
I'll try to cover our
Okay.
tracks again.
All right, and then Ben, what is your character doing? Oh, okay.
The same thing I was doing the first
Alright.
time. So like, looking
So you
for
guys are
secret
moving it.
stuff.
You guys
Looking for secret.
are moving at half speed.
It's a secret and stuff.
Secret tunnel
The tunnel.
through the mountain.
Oops, wrong thing. That's why I was
Master
doing-
Stribinsky.
Ah, I think I figured it out. He's not quite like brown snow, but
No, it is more
but it
like
reacts
yellow
in certain
snow.
ways
Wait.
like it. Here we go.
Oh.
All right. So what is your? So you guys are moving at half speed. So that is.
Snow cone?
Which one of you is the slowest again? At. Okay, so then you're moving
Me.
at 10 feet, so that's 1 miles per hour. So it takes
20.
you another 2 hours. All right. Go ahead. Okay, so I get to make perception checks for you people. who are doing the thing. So what is your bonus? Okay. And then
+6. I think Ben is +8. Bennifer.
Benefit?
+7.
okay. Bum, 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 bum.
Do, 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 do.
All right. All right. Cool. A crystal clear river rushes down the gentle slope of the land. On the river's far side, 3 ratty tents constructed of leather and sticks stand near the riverbank. A couple of crude fishing rods are propped up along the river, and logs and ashes of a large bonfire rest near the tents. You also
Perhaps we
see,
should try be
not
sneaking
super paying
through
attention
here.
to the gnolls, or at least the people who are paying attention. The rods see 2 gnolls that are near the camp. And Aaron, you said you speak gnoll? You rolled well enough that you actually overhear what they're speaking about.
Choice.
You can tell that they are bored, nervous, and distracted.
Bored, nervous, and distracted.
You also notice that the gnolls have a white streak dyed in their hair and wear a necklace and other adornments made of scorpion carapaces. You can
territory of
give
the Scorpion
me
King
a
that we
society
wandered
check.
into. Oh yeah, I know all about that.
Hey.
You have no idea what this means,
We are very.
even with your knowledge for being able to speak gnome. I mean,
Yeah,
gnoll.
I don't know. I'm going to communicate to the rest of the party that these gnolls look really edgy.
Oh.
All right, since
Sneaking
since
past?
you guys managed to see them without them seeing you, you can add an additional 2 hours to your trip to try and sneak around the camp wide enough so they wouldn't be able to spot you.
I think that's wise.
Yeah, but we could kill him and just go through instead, right?
Or
Duh, but is it really wise to be picking fights that may be unnecessary?
No, but they might have stuff we want.
I think it might be wise to save our strength for the strange tomb full of elementals, which might have many more things that we could want.
That is a very good point, though. Guess I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I agree. We cannot afford to be wasting energy if we do not have to.
That and I just got bit by a really huge bug. That hurt. I'm not looking to make friends with a bunch of jumpy gnolls.
I wasn't
Well,
trying to be
it looks
friends.
like it.
I was trying. Oh, right.
Let me explain something to you, friend. You don't make friends with gnolls. You make good dinner for them, or you make an early
Okay.
grave.
Quick question, if anyone remembers rules-wise. Since you guys are gonna have to make stealth checks, but since
Okay.
they're distracted,
Sure.
since they're
I don't
distracted, do
have
they only
rules
get a
for this
plus
skill, I'm
5
sorry.
to their perception check instead of the plus 10, or is it just their flat bonus as a 0, or do they still get the 10?
Did not realize that the
distracted
was
I don't even know.
I don't know if it actually is. Like, I'm just like wondering because I'm like,
I've never.
they're distracted. like the book
I don't-
purposely says that, so I feel like it should be less than their normal, just like standing around.
They're super good at seeing things. These that are kapatid. Disarm, dispel, disrupt, divination. There is nothing under this.
I was thinking maybe it was in making skill checks that I saw it, like when it's like if you when you're making a perception check to detect someone, if you are not paying it, if you're like something's not happening, you get a penalty to it or something. I could have totally made that up, and I'm just like, this makes sense.
This is how,
This is how I would do it if I
play.
was.
If I
I'm
was
working on
writing
it
my own
slowly.
system. Speaking of,
Alright, what's this?
yeah, because perception isn't even in skills anymore.
Maybe in stealth then?
17 or 301.
Stealth. I didn't
It's
see
yeah.
anything
If
yet,
I
think.
did see it, it was in wherever it went over the rules for when you're making a check against something. Why'd I go up? Stealth is an S. That means it's near the bottom of the skill list. What am I?
I don't even.
Light, bright light, dim light, darkness. Detecting creatures. Seen, concealed, sensed, unseen, invisible.
Let's see here.
Typically, the GM tracks how well creatures can detect one another. Since neither party has perfect information, for example, you might think a creature is in the last place you sensed it, but it was actually able to sneak away, etc., etc. So, for instance, you could rule that we were concealed because there's no
Okay.
barrier, but there's something distracting.
All right. So then that just give you a +2.
Yeah.
They must attempt a DC 5 flat check. If they fail that check, they if you fail
Okay.
that check,
So
you don't
okay.
affect
So
the
they get
target.
they have a 5. They okay. So they have a 20% chance of just flat out missing you guys altogether. Okay. So
Yeah.
okay. So then give me a. So then everyone has to give me stealth checks.
Right.
Okay.
That is an 11.
That's
Oh, dear.
11.
Oh dear.
My
I don't think
armor
I'm
has
particularly
an
stealthy.
effect.
Good.
Making me
Why
laugh.
we don't know. Okay.
Okay, well, I've got good news.
Hey, I rolled a
Apparently
19,
someone
guys.
really convinced
Yeah.
Lydia that you guys should sneak.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a
I was
moment.
like,
Oh.
I guess
is your
so,
thing for
I
this?
guys.
have a thing for this. Enormous, but let's see. Lies. Okay. Is within 30 feet of you, their check penalty to stealth checks from armor is reduced by 2.
Oh, cool. So that means my bonus goes up
1 second, I need help with dinner. I'll be right back.
to 13. Or I'm sorry, my overall check goes up to 13.
Yep. I don't know enough.
I don't know what it is about being around you, but it feels like the burden's lighter.
Are you carrying something?
He's because I am slowly inserting oil into armor joints with eye
I'm
dropper
back.
here.
I like raise an arm and the like hide creaks.
Okay, so good news.
Oh, don't worry. Oh, don't worry. You can also oil hide. It does not snap. It does not matter
Okay,
much.
so good
Does not
news.
work as well, but it still
Those
works.
of you who want to get to use stealth as your initiative check for this.
Yay!
Any of you
okay,
who
except for those
want
of us who
to.
failed, or just all of us.
That's
Okay,
why
my
I'm not being a
perception's
complete
way
jerk and being
higher,
like, you
so-
must use. Alright.
Oddly
I
enough,
didn't
they're
want to
exactly the
see.
same.
Ooh. That's a crit.
Ah.
Apparently, oiling the joints in the armor also made her reaction time go up.
She's
Yeah.
basically amazing.
Something amazing, I guess.
Hmm.
Alright, so as you guys are trying to sneak past, you guys can place yourself wherever you want to on this side of the river. Because you guys got good enough stealth checks that you
Oh.
can...
Where is our goal? Like, directly
now
through
it
the
is,
camp?
because they begin yipping and looking in your general direction.
I fart in your general direction.
That's real good.
I have extra initiatives. Who do I need to... Aaron, you got the same initiative both times, I think. That or it set
What?
the thing as
Did I?
23
Was I 23 last
twice. Okay.
time? I just rolled
If it changed the other one too.
I don't know if it has some effect.
No, because it didn't do that for anybody else's. So yeah, you rolled 23 both times. Well, you guys rolled pretty well here, actually.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Well, down on the field, you can see that the player party has rolled particularly well today.
We still need to add Lydia to the list because
I got her.
Her roll
I changed it.
unfortunately came
I
before
manually changed
the
it.
turn order was there.
Sorry.
Okay, well,
Manually.
you...
No, I think Lydia
Yeah.
isn't in the turn order for the current map. I see the
Great.
raptor.
She is on the stream, so Joel did do it. It's just not showing up on my screen is
Strange.
all.
Well,
What
it's
about
not
now?
showing up on mine
I think we
either,
had
so
this
I'm gonna
problem
just
where like it doesn't
refresh
copy
this
over from
page real
maps,
quick.
so I have to manually add you every time. Yeah, I had to manually add it. Oh,
I see it now.
There it
okay.
is.
Well, I'm assuming this is the guy who spotted you, because he critted
Oh.
his roll.
Ah!
Sir,
Sir,
Man.
settle
sir.
down.
One second.
please. I'm going to need you to calm down.
Okay, so we should arrange
Settle
ourselves.
down.
We should arrange ourselves on this side of the river.
Yeah. I'm just gonna set myself kind of in the way. Between us and the knolls. I'm gonna. What would I even say? I guess
Okay.
because I'm completely unarmed. And
You're
I'm just
unarmed.
I'm an old, heavily bearded, shaggy-haired guy with kind of an underbite.
So are we?
You-
We're positioning. in a
yes, because they
manner that
spotted
we're
you.
Getting ready to fight.
And you very much know that they're
Yes.
just gonna come after you.
Uh,
Yes.
Oh, we're in combat. I didn't realize he was. I thought we were.
So
telling
you
us to
can
move
you can
ourselves.
reposition yourself any side,
And
this side of
shout
the river. You
across
can put
in
yourself wherever you want
Knoll,
to
I
on
guess.
this side of the river.
Oh, you did say that. Okay.
Once
Cool.
they start yipping, I'm gonna
he's
be like, oh,
harmless.
how's the fishing, gents?
Are you speaking in Knoll?
Yeah. So it's not.
Yes. That doesn't seem physically
The one who sees you
possible.
turns around, licks his lips, and is just like, "There's better meat on the menu now."
Oh well.
You should inform him that you're actually quite tough.
All right. All
I got
right.
minions.
So this guy, the red one, he's gonna. I really wish that they would put the in the monster stat block. I really wish that they would put the distance of the weapons when they have ranged weapons. That would
Yeah.
be helpful. I'm assuming it's more than enough, but I'm still gonna go look it up. Short bows.
What are they using? Longbows?
Oh, actually, here, let me move him back to where he was, which was over here. Until I figure that out, so I figure out where he has to move to. Equipment starts on... Okay, thank you.
A short bow is 60 feet.
Alright, sweet. So he could hit anybody from there. Cool. Alright, so yeah, he moves here, pulls out his short bow, and then since it's a short bow, he can load it as part of his attack action.
How can I tell how deep this
yes. Give me
water
1
is
second.
and how fast it's
I'm-
moving?
Cool. I'm closing some of my extra windows. Okay. It is 20 feet wide. And it doesn't say how deep it is, but it does say that it is moving fast enough that you are moved 10 feet downstream. And it takes a DC 15 athletics check to swim through it.
Ooh. Oh boy.
The ground on your side
Is he gone in the river?
is flat, but the ground on their side slopes upwards. So the first the first point of the riverbank is difficult terrain.
Ah.
All right.
So I wouldn't even be able to go through the river.
But if you
and
get to
just,
here,
like,
you
take
are
down-
you won't get like this square, for instance, you won't get washed away. So it's pretty much only this square that you
Yeah.
have to worry about.
Yeah.
All right. Null Red is going to shoot his arrow at. There are 5 of you. I can't decide. I'm gonna roll a dice because he's got no idea which one he wants to shoot at yet. 1, 2. He shoots at Gregor because Gregor has range weaponry on him. That makes sense. All right. 28. It's not a crit though, is it? No. No, it is not. He does hit you though for. Okay, so it's just 1d6 damage, right? Because it's deadly. So.
Okay.
For 1 point of damage. It is Lydia's turn.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. I'm a melee fighter. Okay, I'm going to I also took primarily heals, so this could be interesting. Ooh, I can use a cantrip though. I'm going to I'm in skills. That's what I'm not going to find spells. R. I'm going to attack him with Ray of Frost. I make a ranged touch attack. Oh no,
He's
is
50
he
feet
within
away.
60 feet? Okay.
Are you
Sick.
hitting red or blue?
Awesome.
Okay.
Red. So I'm going to make a ranged touch attack. Does that use my dexterity?
Yes.
I presume.
Right, Aaron? You did a spellcaster last time.
Good.
That's how it works. Touch
I'm
attacks
sorry,
use
what was
dex.
he going for?
Ranged touch attack.
Thanks.
Against touch AC. And yes, they use dex.
Just a quick note.
Okay,
Unlike their
yeah,
art here,
so one.
these guys do not have
That's
shields,
awesome.
but they do have battle axes on them.
1d20 plus 5. I crit fail.
Hey.
And then I'm going to command my. I don't know. Actually, I'm going to just move away. 5, 10, 15, 20. And that's going to be my turn. And I'm going to say something along the lines of maybe we should run instead?
All right. It is Arin's turn.
Alrighty then. I am going to attempt to cross the river. So fine.
Yes.
And then I have to make an athletics check.
Yep.
That is
Yep, it is.
just below what I needed, I think.
Cool.
That's just below what I needed.
No, you have to end your turn.
So I just get swept downriver then?
I don't.
Okay.
I think you
But
can
I
make another
can't
check.
move
'cause you
anywhere
still have an action
in
left.
the water.
Let me go look at athletics real quick.
Okay. Then I will
Page 146.
do another one.
Grapple, break. Grapple, break open, climb, high jump, long jump, shove, swim. Yes, it is just an action.
Okay. And I will make another
Okay.
action and roll a 4. I will use my third and final action.
Yay! You
Try
make it to the
again.
other side of the shore.
That's better. I get to the other side. Sopping wet and flopping around.
So, y'all watch that river. It's not.
It is Gregor's turn.
It's not a nice river.
Caleb.
Good.
Dead.
All right, he is close enough. So,
I
am
believe
I
the
still
only
able to
thing
mark
is
him
someone
with
you can see.
hunted
so-
target?
Okay.
So, yeah,
So I don't
within
see
100
why
feet,
not.
I think it is. No. Yeah. So I'm going to do that. Load my crossbow and fire.
He unfortunately
but
does
with that,
have
those are my
screening.
feats. That's fine.
Yes, it is. Apparently.
Uh,
That's
then, so,
15 points of damage. Okay.
sure, yeah.
Okay. Here's how I like this.
With the arrow.
So he goes, raises up his short bow to shoot you. You bring up your crossbow and you shoot it, so yours passes through his arrow, and so that's why it only dealt 1 point of damage to you.
Okay, I like that.
Catches him on the shoulder blade as it
Alright.
passes by.
That's all your actions, correct? Cool. Garia. The man from Garia.
Oh, I'm a fool.
Alright. Down there. I'm gonna... I'll try and get to the other side of the river.
Yep.
So what was it to get across? Athletics?
That...
Oh, this is gonna be
Oh,
bad.
you get it.
I feel you, brother.
Yay! Okay, so...
So you move to the other side of the river.
Sorry, I was like
Cool.
clicking arrows, but it wasn't moving my person.
Cause I've got friends
and your
on the other
first-
side.
Your first move is difficult terrain. Up. So it costs you 5 feet of movement.
Okay. Well, let's...
Yeah. You're walking up the bank of the
Is
river.
it like the bank? Gotcha. Since I'm down
If
the
you
bank,
use
does
the
that
take
mean I have
cover action,
from the
yes, I
guys
will
with
allow it.
bows?
Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna D-Day it.
I believe does take cover apply against melee attacks too?
As long as the object is capable of obstructing a melee
Okay.
strike.
I feel like in this case it probably
Like-
doesn't.
If you were to throw a table in between the two of you,
Okay.
for instance, you could feasibly take cover behind a table.
Unless they
It's
walk
hard
to
to-
the other side of the table.
It's hard to
Right.
duck behind a hill that the person is standing on.
Right, but like in that case, you're denying,
So
you're like forcing
this
them
guy,
to spend an
he's
action.
gonna draw out his
to
battle
deny
axe, and he's gonna
cover.
take 2 movement actions. And you guys hear
Oh hey,
Orin, you hear him call out in this direction. He goes, yes, good. Glad we understand that.
that was this direction.
Is it this-
and he
this-
goes,
this
Snappis,
right here?
come help.
He says that, and I go, no, Snappis, no. It's
No, everyth's fine here. We have a small weapon malfunction. Nothing.
how are you? We're all fine here, thanks.
How are you?
No, Snappis. No, we're all good. Don't come help.
It's all right, Snappis. You can just stay there. Well, we'll be fine.
All right. He really doesn't like
Oh,
doesn't like
here.
Gregor. So he's gonna try and shoot you a bunch of times,
It's
Mm.
not.
What's
and you
not
do have
the
screening
way?
against this.
Yay!
+1.
Is that a +2?
Okay. I think that hits though.
Interesting.
Oof, that-
Okay.
Yeah, that hits.
So that is a flat d6 worth of damage. Take 3 points of damage. Okay, then he's gonna try and shoot you again.
Okay.
Yep, that hits too.
Oi.
That one hits.
Then he's gonna try and shoot. He's gonna
I was
shoot you.
about-
Gonna try and
that
shoot you one more
missed,
time.
And I was like, oh.
That one goes wide.
Okay, cool.
Ha, take that.
Yeah. No, ain't no big pincushion. You be pincushion. All right, and then it's Lydia's turn.
As it sounds in my ear.
She's going to step up here and attempt
Cool.
to Ray of Frost that guy again. Because, I mean...
Nope,
you
he's
can't-
70 feet away from there.
Nope.
You could do it
How
from there.
about
You can do it from here.
I do something different then. I went... Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15 instead? Cool. And then
It is a crit.
Ooh, that's a crit! I rolled a crit!
Natural 20.
Wow, so I think I just rolled 2d8. Yeah, awesome. Okay, 2d8.
That's a lot of frost.
It's true. I was like,
I don't
surely I must do more. Nope.
average.
It's
But I
a
rolled
rage
super
thing.
high. Yeah.
I don't think spells do anything special when
What
they
an
crit.
average roll.
Okay.
No, they-
Unless the specifies within the spell.
And that's my
Okay.
turn.
It's then Orin's turn.
Oh, hey guys. So I will allow the rage, my patron spirit, to flow through me.
Roar.
I'm gonna headbutt that knoll.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, yes, you are.
Oof.
Goodbye, Noel.
Ah.
It was nice Nolan you.
Ah.
That's good.
Sorry, guys.
No,
take
it's
7
okay. Can
points
I
of
give him one of my
psychic
hero
damage.
points for
Oh
that?
yeah,
That was
you
really
guys
good.
you guys have 2 hero points now.
We do.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
We're heroic.
Oh yeah.
He's still standing. He's still standing. I'm going to then try, after ramming him, I'm going to try to swing the horns around. Actually, you know what? Oh, he probably is going to hurt me. That's okay. I'm going to move.
You
step-
could, but you
can
are
I
on
step
difficult
there?
terrain.
Can I step diagonally? Is that a thing?
Cool. He does not take a reaction.
All right, then I'm just going to move. That's okay. And then I'm going to headbutt him with
And you hit
one
again.
flat-footed.
Ooh. You've
All
only done
right.
27 damage. It's fine.
I'm
It's
sorry.
Gregor's turn.
Not as effective as all of you.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Going to reload and use a focused aim this time.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait, sorry, I was taking care of something for a minute.
Oh, the skull
is up with this guy?
is your mark.
Well,
That's
pretty
just-
confused.
That's what I've been using to say, hey, I'm trying to
Okay.
kill this guy extra dead.
He's wearing a Majora's Mask. It's fine.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so this.
I can hide my little pointer from others. So that I
17.
don't...
17. It gets stuck in his leather armor. Here's the thing, though, Garrett.
dear.
I and the stream can still see you doing it. Not from
But
me.
it says that it doesn't. But now it's awkward.
Alright, anything else? Or is that all of your actions? I'm assuming that's all of his actions. Okay. Revolt. I couldn't for a second,
Yeah, can you not
but
hear me?
now I can. Okay.
I'm gonna move. I'll go 10, 15, 20. Gonna sit pretty right here. Then
You're gonna bop it in the river?
I'm gonna shove him in the river.
Okay.
Oops.
So I take it you take one of those actions to also take your Warhammer out. Okay, that's against his fort.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you have a free hand.
Well,
Yeah.
technically, I can push him without the warhammer.
That
no,
is not
I don't
beat his
take the
fort.
warhammer out yet. I just push him. Aw.
Don't you have to take your shield out
Then I
first?
raise my shield as my third action. Isn't it just attached to my arm?
Yeah, I would assume it's on your back if you just swam
It
over.
would be very hard to swim.
Okay.
Oh, well then I'll take
Alright.
out my warhammer.
It's time to add a friend to the initiative order.
Oh, but Orn told him that we didn't need him.
Back in the hole, back in the tent.
Oh. Okay.
Wunderbar.
That's not a knoll. Does he just take the tent right with him?
Cool. All right. He's gonna scurry out to here and then scurry over here.
Yeah.
I don't like this situation.
No, it's really good.
I would just like to establish.
Do you think it can swim?
If it can.
All right. It's gonna try and
then
hit
we
you with
are
its
in deep
stinger.
trouble. Oh, please don't. I have
persistent
bad experiences
damage.
with poison.
Which one of us is you?
Yes.
You is you, clearly.
The guy he has
Probably
combat
me.
advantage. The guy who's attacking who's flat-footed.
Yeah. Flat-footed and raging, so that's 16
Good news.
AC. Oh my god.
Wow. what is that?
I say a
It was-
prayer of thanks to the White Heart.
He was momentarily blinded from coming out of the tent.
Blinded by the light.
That was nearly amazing.
That was amazing.
Does anyone remember what sweep does?
That was
It gets rid of the dirt on the ground.
Sweep lets you keep going.
Yes.
You mean the weapon attribute?
Yeah.
I thought
It
it.
means that if you attack someone next to them, you get a
Cool.
lower or a lower negative.
Yeah, so it's like attacking more than one time on a turn, but against adjacent targets.
Beep, 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 beep. This weapon makes wide sweeping or spinning attacks, making it easier to attack multiple times. or multiple enemies. When you attack with this weapon, you gain a +1 circumstance bonus to your attack roll if you already attempted an attack this turn against a
Oh,
creature
sweet.
other
Okay.
than the
Well,
target of this
he's
attack.
gonna attack the Barbarian first. Because he's also got stuff.
Mhm.
Ooh. Fun.
Oh. That is a critical hit.
Wow,
That's
that's
a
unfortunate.
critical hit.
Ooh.
So on crits, everything gets doubled, right? It's
Yes.
through.
Including the modifiers.
Take 23 points of damage.
Oh boy. We
Right.
didn't
And then
need that barbarian.
Ouch.
Glad he was at
then
50.
he's going to let the attack take him. Step over here, and yes, he can make that step. He has a special thing. And then he's going to attack our cleric friend.
Mhm.
And
Woof.
Indeed.
But he'll miss
that's
this
a crit
time.
too.
Oh.
Right?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wait, what is your AC with your shield raised?
I don't have a shield raised. He didn't let me use
Oh, I remember.
it, even if I had it
What's your
raised.
shield?
Oh,
What's your AC
it's
without
barely.
your shield?
Well, actually, that's quite a crit
18.
because you're flat-footed. Take 17 points of damage. Because apparently this guy's gonna just be like, excuse me, while I be all awesome over here.
Wait, why is he
'Cause
rolling?
he got he
'cause
got
it is another crit.
10
that's right.
over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Wait, I have a question.
because he has a
Why
plus.
did he have a plus 11?
Oh, you're right. That should be -5.
That +1 bonus.
That
from
is
sweep.
correct.
But it's still
sorry.
a second attack.
That is true. So it is only a 24.
That's true. That's true.
So, okay.
So not a crit?
So he doesn't do
Not a
all the
crit.
extra damage. So it's only like 7.
I'll just
damage
roll.
instead
I'll
of
just roll
17?
1d8 plus 5.
Well, it's 1d.
Hey.
Okay.
Okay, so heal up 11 hit points.
I love
Even
it.
better.
Good job. Good catch.
I'm only crying a little bit now instead of a lot.
Good
Don't
catch.
worry, I can cry enough for the both of us.
There we go. He's gonna keep trying to shoot the archer. He still really hates you.
Okay.
I believe that is a hit.
Someone take this man's dice away.
So 4 damage. And he's
Ah,
gonna
not
shoot
bad.
you again.
No, he won't.
Holy Moses.
Oh,
Mm,
he's got an AC of 21.
I think he will.
I believe he
Yeah,
does.
Rangers have ridiculously
Oh,
good
way.
armor because they get trained in the
my
best armor
goodness.
and they have high dex. Like, they're really hard to hit, actually. Cool. It's
Yeah.
then Lydia's turn.
Okay, I'm
It
going
should be
to
if you bothered rolling less than a 15.
turn into a giant toad. Going to use 2 of my actions to turn into a large toad.
Cool.
And then I'm going to swim across the river and end up here because that's as far as I can move in a single action.
Use your lick a tongue.
And
Okay. Can you
that's the end of my
well,
turn.
make
That's
your
all 3
token
actions.
large?
But I'm a giant toad now.
Well done.
Oh, how do I do this?
Just click off your token on something else for a second.
How this be done?
Oh,
It's not
I'm
letting
sorry.
me do it. Okay, let me refresh the page. There we go. Yes.
So when I turn large, can I turn large like that and then move 5, 10, 15, 20? Oh, so it'd be
Just to get
difficult
out of.
terrain to get in and out, right? Okay, so I can move there
Okay.
because that's 25 feet with the difficult terrain. And that's my move. Right, I changed size.
All right, Orin.
Good job. I'm going to continue attacking the knoll. To attempt to deny him, or deny
I forget what I
Snipper
named
or
it.
Snapper or whatever it is, the flat-footed bonus.
That just. Nope.
Dear me, that's not going to do anything.
Oh, I should have positioned myself up.
It
one
would not
square,
have
I'm
helped.
Sorry.
That does help. That hits.
Make the second attack.
Okay. He is not
10
looking
points
good.
of Damasio.
He's an unattractive.
One more time.
That is a crit. That's a crit.
That is
Ooh,
that is a critical
that's
hit.
crit.
That's
critical-
it's a,
That's the
Critical
crittiest crit you
crit-
can roll. Roll another 10.
Roll that critical crit.
You
Okay,
you said
that's
that you went
good.
after the scorpion, right? That's that's what you said, not the knoll.
Plan was,
it's not what
he said the scorpion.
Okay, well you just cut this guy in
32
half.
points of damage
I just
with your antlers. You gored him in half.
I sweep one hit and then I just head slam him and I go all the way into like a curb stomp. Just
You merely adopted the bolting attack.
Okay, well it's Gregor's turn.
Okay. I am going to not focus aim at this guy since he bothered to actually move out from behind cover. But I'm still going to
Kill him dead.
reload
Okay.
and attack the guy with the bow. And then reload after I shoot at.
Oh,
dear.
man, that was the opposite.
All right, Rivalt.
Karma knew. Karma had to keep it real.
All right.
Okay, this was a
I would like to. I'm gonna cast Hail. I'm gonna cast Hail on my barbarian best friend who just like decapitated a guy with an antler.
What the hell? Good shot, buddy. Poor little Rasputin hasn't done anything all game.
That's not true. He jumped up on he got
man.
to jump up and get a few bites on the giant hyena.
No, that's true.
Did he though?
He also revealed the sand so that we didn't get sucked into it.
Oh yeah.
Like a champ. Not like a noob. I thought that the sand was the thing. I was so confused.
Alright, I think I made my heal spell work. I'm gonna click the button and we're gonna see what happens.
Fire it away.
Hey!
Well,
It's not a big number.
Okay,
No,
so it is a very small number,
Heal 4 damage.
but
Ugh.
Well, you called it, so
heal. But and then
I'm still in a crazy frenzy, or I would thank you.
okay. And then
Okay.
I'm going to.
yes.
Can I step diagonally to like to like here. I said there.
Okay.
And then I want to hit the scorpion with my hammer.
Whack him real good.
Going to do nothing. That's what I thought.
All
Nailed
right,
it.
Snipper, it's you and me.
Okay. So he's gonna make his first attack against the barbarian. No, he's gonna make his first attack. He's gonna make his first. Yeah, we're gonna go after the barbarian.
Right on.
Oh yeah, it's
Covered
true.
in
He doesn't
blood
like you.
of
You
his
killed his. You
friend
killed his
who just
buddy.
Called out for help.
What you
In a not pretty fashion.
It was
Or are you,
magnificent.
or is the barbarian covered in enough of the guy's blood that he now thinks he is his friend?
He misses. All right, and
Oh my
then
gosh, he missed.
he's gonna try and no, he's going with
Stinger
pincers
slams
here.
down into
So then he's
your
gonna
crown
try
of,
and pincer
uh,
Rivalt
antlers.
with his other
Oh.
pincer. Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh.
That's better.
that one sneaks in there.
Just barely.
Mr. Snips gives you a nice little trim.
Take 8 points of damage. And again, I need to look something up real quick.
Alright.
I have to look up what this trait means.
Okay.
Because his claws are
Fortunately,
also
no.
envenomed.
Uh, okay. You are now grabbed by him.
Oh, okay.
And he still has an action.
Eat him.
What you
Oh,
gonna
interesting.
do?
Okay. He is then going to use his stinger on the barbarian. Alright. Okay, so that would normally
Bye
be
bye.
that. But we are currently, he is making a second attack, so it is at a total of -3. Yes.
Wait, isn't that his third attack? Oh, yeah, you're right. Never mind. -3.
That's a miss. Barely,
That's
but it's a miss.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This guy is gonna put his bow away. He's gonna pull out his, and he's no. He's going to shoot one last arrow at Mr. Gregor.
It's a duel of the archers.
Twing.
We were fighting
18.
like men.
Cool.
Misses.
Assault
Alright,
with the
he's going to shoot again.
Okay.
Cool. And then he's going to put his bow away. And then it's Lydia's turn.
Okay. This is going to
Okay.
be 5.
Wait. He
or,
uses a
sorry,
reaction.
10, 25. So
You
that's-
move.
Okay.
Oh, oops! I misread that. Cool. Oh well, that still triggers it. It just triggers it when you move. The first move.
Cool.
He gets to make a free stinger attack against you
Hit
when
me.
you move into his reach.
with your best shot.
I love to see him.
24. What? What is?
No. I have an AC of 25.
Dang it! So basically, it hits you, but it can't penetrate your new thick, sloppy toad hide. Okay, continue your movement.
Yes. Thwomp. Okay, I'm gonna use my second move to step up here. So 5, 10, 15. Oh, stop it. And I think I'm in a position where I
yes.
give both of them combat advantage, right?
Well, you will be if Aaron moves up a little bit.
Yeah, I've got to move up, but that's
Okay.
okay. I can do that.
And then I'm going to use my attack on this guy.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just
wasn't
figured I
expecting
should
that.
give them
All right.
combat advantage and work on other people.
What do you get to do against him?
I just bite him. I reach out with my jaws and I howl because I have a reach of 10 feet.
Oh,
How many crits is that?
that's one crit. One crit.
Oh.
So that's another.
Let me reroll damage one more time. It's okay. Another 17 points.
Yeah, it is.
No, that doesn't seem physically right.
The way you rolled the dice.
How it's 9.
Okay. So you reach over. He has his battle axe. He's like all ready, and you reach over and you just go home and eat him.
He got towed.
It seems like a pretty good turn.
So, yep, that's my turn. Strong.
Why are we not funding this?
Aaron, it's your guys' turn.
This so much.
Okay.
How many times a day can you do that?
4.
4?
4 times per day.
That's so broken.
Wow.
I'm just gonna say, down, Snips.
Oh,
and I'm going to try and hit him. I don't think 16 will probably
then a
do
plus-
anything.
Okay,
He gets a plus
that's fine.
2, or
No,
no,
you
Oh,
can
that's
step.
right. I would
Stepping
move.
into that.
Yeah, I didn't step, so I
So that's
okay.
11. That hits them then for 11 points of damage.
Step up. All right. And then I keep just ramming my head. That's only 15, so that one definitely doesn't hit.
Gregor.
Boom, boom.
Okay, I would like to
Yep.
switch my. I'd like to make him the new hunted target. With one action, and I'm just going to shoot and reload.
Also, at the end of my turn,
that misses,
I
unfortunately.
stagger out of my rage.
Rivalt.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Okay. Oh well.
It was a good rage.
All right. I'm going to heal the Barbarian one more
Ooh.
time. For 6.
Ooh,
There we go.
that's better.
And then I'm going to smash the Scorpion into
Oh,
face.
the thing has you
Ish.
inside of its claws, and you're just like reaching over. You're like, Barbarian, be healed.
Oh no.
No.
The 16
what
to
is the
hit?
effect of being grabbed, actually? What does that do exactly?
Oh, that's good. That's good. I kind of forgot that he picked me up. I want to use my third action to get out. If I can.
Tries to bop it with his hammer, can't quite get
yes,
it.
okay.
My
I don't want to be here
You can
anymore.
escape using
I don't love it.
acrobatics or break the grapple with athletics.
Alright. Both of those seem like a really bad idea, but we'll try athletics.
How do you only have a +4 to your attack with your Warhammer?
Because it's
No,
strength.
Okay, that's
and
really good.
height.
You attempt a okay.
Went wisdom and
so that's-
constitution.
you did the
Wait,
break
are-
free, break grapple. Athletics DC.
If you're proficient with it, shouldn't it be +1?
That is perfectly what you needed. You break free of the grab.
Cool.
Ooh, close.
Yeah, that's
I
true,
said the wrong
actually.
thing. Isn't it a magic weapon, so it
It's
would
a
have
magic
+1?
weapon, you're right. +1 to hit, so you should have
Yes,
a total
but
of
he
+5
can't figure.
with
We
the
can't
hammer.
figure out how to get that +1 in there.
Okay.
If one of you figures it out, please let me know.
Oh, it's in the attacks. When you're adding to the attack, so for you it allows you to choose the quality of the attack, and you can raise the level from standard to expert, which will give you that +1 bonus.
But isn't that for something else?
It is for
Yes.
expert quality weapons, which magic weapons have to be.
Have to be.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, hey, that worked. Okay.
24. Misses.
All right.
All right. Thank you. All right, that's it. I'm done.
Okay. Who does he want to go after with everything? Y'all are scary now.
Patience. Hit me. Hit me. I'm the scariest.
Yeah, we gotta have our
I
Godzilla battle now.
I want to point out that if it's looking for a weak target, I look.
Actually, if I
All
know
of a sudden.
scorpions correctly, they kind of go after since they're apex predators. They go after whatever is the biggest and the scariest. So, I think he's actually going to go after the giant toad.
There you go. There you go.
Good.
Oh, I also have,
Uh,
how do I do temporary hit
just
points? 'Cause I have
remember it.
15 of them.
I don't know.
Okay.
On your sheet, there is a place for current temporary hit points. I can't figure out how to edit the total, but you can edit the
Okay.
current.
Okay, so he's
I'll
going to
just,
go
I'll
after
just
you.
keep track of it.
He's going to try and sting you first, actually. That makes no sense. Nope.
So you're definitely a toad, not a frog, right?
I am a toad. I am a giant toad.
All right, and then he's going to
Yeah.
go
You
after
You know,
you
that
with
was
his
close.
first pincer.
He nearly slew
And it's
me.
an agile weapon, so he only gets a -4
Okay.
to this.
Bring it on,
Cool. Those all miss.
baby. His life
I
is.
think the best part of that is it would have missed any of us.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. My turn. I will respond in kind.
You have. He's flat-footed,
it.
so that hits.
Ooh.
You're most in kind.
You literally can't miss.
And then I will roll again. That's -5, so that's a 14. Holy Moses, that's bad.
That misses.
So that's
He's
a
an 18.
16 total.
That doesn't.
Okay, and then this
So
one
18.
is -10.
So that hits exactly.
So 16, and then +2 from flat-footed. Yeah. Ugh.
42 points of damage.
You nom nom him.
Nom.
Oh, man.
Giant toad woman now
Wow.
consuming an entire giant scorpion.
I want to see if there's actually a video clip of on YouTube of a toad eating a scorpion now.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Then, after swallowing the whole scorpion, I transform back into my normal size.
Yep. Found the clip.
Yeah.
Oh, he also eats a snake. Good.
Ooh, yum.
Oh, guys, I apologize.
supposed to be
I used
more,
the wrong
isn't it?
damage dice.
Oh.
No, it is less. I was reading the wrong transformation because I did the frog and I was reading the shark's 2d8 piercing with its jaws instead of the
Oh.
frog's 2d6 bludgeoning
I-
with the
okay.
jaws.
It's still you still did like
So-
ridiculous amounts of damage, so we'll just let it go. Is-
Okay. I was like, oh, whoops. I'll make sure to keep
Okay.
track of those. They're so close to each other.
So you guys took care of the Knoll camp.
We nullified them.
There's if you guys search the camp, there's nothing of interest.
Man,
If you so
Can I
desire,
pack up the tents and
you
throw
are
them
on
the
a time
fire?
crunch. Unless
Oh, okay, never
Uh,
mind. Let's go.
cool.
Just
The
anyone other
cleric's
than
in a
me
pretty
need
bad
healing?
shape.
barely.
Yeah, I have these healing potions.
Well,
let
you
me-
guys
let me
did
try
make
something
pretty
first.
good
Well, no, I
time.
will save that for later.
So if you would like to, you could probably spend a day resting if you would like to heal up. You will lose your hero points, but it's an option.
we
I mean,
we only
well,
heal one plus our
Yes,
con
but you
mod
get all your
per
spells back, so the
day,
healer
right?
could spam the spells.
That's true.
Well, I can.
Ooh,
well,
I
only-
can heal us if
I've
we
only
want.
healed 4 times. I still have
2, 3. You have 1.
what, like
Oh right, yeah, because you have
have-
the ability.
you
to
have
cast
1 left,
heals
'cause
from
you
your
used 1 in
channel
the
divinity thingamabob,
Other
right?
fight,
yeah.
and then 2 in this fight.
Yeah.
I have 5. I have 5 spell slots left. So I can heal us.
Pretty much.
And then we can just use the Knowles camp. Is that would we want to spend that kind? Are we interested in wasting that kind of time?
I think I'll be fine. I'm cool moving on.
Yeah.
Well, do you guys want? Should I heal up some now?
Well, if you're feeling hurt, I do have these potions I got. Plus the
Oh
ones
no, I'm feeling quite spry. I just didn't know if you needed.
Well, Rivalt kind of got picked up and thrown around by a giant scorpion for a little bit. Yeah, I got these potions we pulled off of that elf too. If you want one, that is.
Sure. I'll take one of the. Sure, I'll use one. That's fine.
Okay. So you
Well, do you
want
want to
one of the
use
minor
the
ones or one
healing
of the lesser
potions, or
ones?
do you want to let the
The
Wait.
minor have 1d8, the lesser have 2d8.
I can heal you guys because I get spells back. Potions don't come back.
Doesn't matter to me.
True. But if we keep going, then I mean, like, if we're not going to rest, then theoretically we won't get spells back for the dungeon.
Yeah, but I don't need my spells for the dungeon. I can turn into a giant toad.
I guess that's fair.
I
Assuming
mean,
that there's room for giant toads. They did
It's
say
true.
that there was a really tight space in where we're
that's
going.
true. So I think I have 5 spells left. So if I use one now to heal you guys, some,
That's fine.
I'd still have 4 left. I'll do that.
Why don't you use
So,
one of the
I call
concentrated
out-
versions and heal him? That'll probably be fine.
Well, if
'cause
you
I'm
use
okay.
like 1 to heal him and then 1 to do the
15 now.
to do the burst, that probably get everyone up to pretty much full.
Okay, sure. I will use a first. If I do a first level spell on a single target, it's 1d8 plus my spell modifier. If I do a second level on a single target, it's 3d8 plus my spell casting modifier.
That's a few d8s.
Still do that.
Plus
I will
your
heal you for 3d8. Plus my 4.
16 health points.
Ooh. Okay.
It's very average. Again. All right, and then you're using a second one to
I'm
heal
okay with
everyone for
average.
4 hit points, including yourself. Cool.
Sure. Yes.
Okay.
Whoops,
It
that's not
is
how you do that.
10:20. Do you guys want to go for one more encounter, or is it late and some people need to get to bed? Okay. So then we will.
To sleep.
Me neither.
haven't had dinner yet.
That helps. Okay. Food and sleep. All right. So
I vote food.
people want to finish getting their 4 hit points. And finish.
All 4 of them will be recorded here for
So,
posterity.
Rivalt got 20 and everybody else got 4.
I don't know how I went to 57. That doesn't make any sense. There we go. 57, not 75.
Is there an area on the character sheet to mark spells?
There is.
Oh, I see it.
Cool. All right, so we will
Levels
call
one
it
time, second
here
level
for this session. All right, so thanks everyone
Alright.
who's watching the YouTube videos. As you saw, there was a chat going on because we stream this live on Twitch. So, yeah. Quick question. This Sunday night, are people up for an extra session or are people busy?
I think I'm
Um,
probably up for a session.
I might be around Sunday night.
Cool.
I don't currently have anything planned, so
I'll have to confer with my family on that one.
Cool. All right.
Just
Well,
to make
if that's the case,
sure.
then I'll look at my Twitter. I guess I'll put it on there. And I'll put a link to the Twitter in the comments.
Thank you
so
for
you can
that.
find it. So if that happens, it will be Sunday 23rd. If not, we'll be back on the 2nd of October. So hopefully, though, we will get an extra session in. All right. Thanks, everyone, for checking out the recording. Bye.